What's going on, Trey? I'm good, man. How are you? I gotta add this dude. My bad. Speed Ray, what's good? Come to say hi before you get logged off. That's funny. Uh, I guess. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But I don't know. Um, yeah, sure. Give me 1 second. I don't know if I want to do some PvP, man. Personally. I mean, we could, but I would rather go back to like relaxing and racing at this point. But I'll be on in like 3 to 4 hours. I'll try to survive then. Oh shit, Sasuke. Dude, invite me to a party. I mean, what is this? Okay. Uh, we could do, cause I wanted to get drift up, but I bought this shit. Fuck that. I bought it. I bought it. Fuck that. I'll spend 2 mil. I already had like a extra 2 mil regardless of that. All right. Let me just kind of look at something real fast. Finally fucking got it. That Lambo really. Why is it that it's loading? And apparently I can't. Yo, what's good, Flame? How you doing today, man? How are you, Flame? Let me invite him instead. Good, good. Here, waking up with coffee, and you? Same here, man. I don't know why that happened, Andre.
Yeah.
It's kind of acting weird. I bought the Lambo. About fucking
Yeah.
time.
I saw that.
This fucking car is ridiculous, bro. Ever since I seen Speed Ray use it, I'm like, yeah, that's the guy that I found through Arrow.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Spear?
Flame X style.
Mm.
Cause he plays on PS4 too, and he's a streamer.
Mm. Okay.
It's him and some other people too. What the fuck type of ridiculous thing is this? Man, I don't need none of this fucking weird shit. I'm probably gonna have to go to the fucking HQ and give myself some fucking parts. Thing is, I would like to play PvP and shit. What the hell? Oh, that's me. Thing is, I would like to play fucking PvP and shit, but um, every time like I go to play PvP, like 3 matches and shit fucking cuts out for me. And then it always has me like restart from like the menu and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck did I do?
So I have to buy the whole pack just to get the goddamn card. That's
Cause like,
stupid.
what I was gonna do was, cause I was talking to Flame yesterday, and I was gonna ask him if he wanted a co-stream. The only problem is that he's on Twitch, and I'm not gonna be on there until like another week or some shit. So.
Mm.
Or he's online right now too.
Hmm.
I mean, we could try a couple of races and stuff like that. I don't mind before we chill out and shit, cause you get rid of all these fucking whack ass parts.
So I thought the 30 minutes race, so we can get like a lot of parts and shit.
Yeah, I'm down for it. Let's gotta see when. What's that gearbox looking like?
Because my hypercar is not even 320. Not even 310. So
I'll leave it like that. Yo, Andre, did you record that shit? I was gonna ask you too, man. Like
wait, let me.
that
Let's
shit
see, let's see.
yesterday. That shit yesterday with what shit said.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yo, what's his name, bro? You have a.
Get at me, but it's spelled very weird. the way his name is spelled is like man fucking weird. He needs to change that shit, cause like it becomes harder for me to fucking find him, man. Like I be telling him that I'm like, yo, your name is super fucking weird, bro.
Videos.
I think it's
That
recent
was
broadcast or some shit.
15 hours. That was when though?
It's like a little while ago. Like it had to be the
Almost
most
at the
recent
end?
one.
At the end or?
It had to be like towards the middle, man, cause he had just started his fucking stream, like.
No, deflecting all your bullets at me.
Sky Andre.
You just had me like face plant on the ground, had my ass off. Yo.
My summary email for what? What the fuck is that? Oh, he sent me an invite.
Hey, they just need to do their job. I understand that, but I gotta be real for a second. I had to sit here and was like understanding that we live in a generation of
Yo, Arrow, what's good, man? We gotta invite this guy to our crew. Alright, hold up. I'll do that in a minute. I see an ego in the garage. Yeah, I finally got the money for it, but I'm gonna send the boy an invite. I don't know. Well, that all black one actually looks pretty nice though. Nah, man, we only want waifus on our fucking cars. That's it. Batman. She gonna get tight at me, but it's all good. Oh, oh, okay.
Bring that ass baby.
Ideally.
Oh. Wait, what?
I have a feeling that they don't have no anime waifus on fucking Lambos nowadays.
Huh.
Cause this shit's gonna piss me off. I don't mind rocking an all black one too. Like I don't fucking care. If I don't see nothing like that's anime oriented, I'm not gonna fuck around with it. I think Flame is gonna want to do those races though. Yeah, I'll fuck with the all black one for now. Cause I don't. Alright, so most likely he's gonna want to do that hypercar race. So I think like we're gonna invite him, and then we're gonna. I don't think I could change the wheels. I don't want to. All right, let's pick him up. I'm gonna pick up Flame right now. Where's my man's? There it is. All right. Ah! That's not what I wanted to press. Oh my god. Damn, he's above Speed Ray. God damn. This man's above speed ray right now.
These guys are no life. That's all.
No, they just play the game a lot, son.
Too much though. Ooh.
Bro, I can't even talk shit because I used to be in that bubble. I can't even talk shit because I used to be that guy too. Alright, I'm just waiting on you, and then we're gonna. I think it'd be proper for me to send him a party invite as well too. How the fuck can I invite you if you're not even appearing on my fucking friends list? But is your underwear's connected to it?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Hold up. Let me... Send... Alright. Are you... If I join on Flame Styles, are you able to join in on him?
Oh.
That's why. I got you. Alright. There you go. There you go, free underwear. There you go. Okay, stop. Alright.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
So you talk. So are we talking about Detroit or New York? Which one are we talking about? I mean, we could do New York.
The one is like 20 minutes and long, like.
Well, this one is 30 minutes long, so I'm assuming so.
Yeah.
Alright, fuck it, let's do it.
You have left the crew. What the fuck?
Wow, you're boring. Look at his stuff.
Join. You joined the crew. Here you go, finally.
I don't know if Flame's ready. I think he's trying to get his stream up. I'm running. I gotta back out. Damn, this fucking car's takeoff time is ridiculous, son. The fuck? Oh my god.
Fuck, nigga.
Why do you sound like that though? Something's wrong with you. Well, be getting choked. What happened? Wait, what happened, Flame? Oh, good morning, man.
I'm the richest man over here. Look at it. Look at it. Look
Just because
at
you
it.
got gold smoke doesn't really mean that you're rich as man.
Yeah. Tires are gold. The car is gold. The
You're
skin
fucking.
is
It's
gold.
like
Everything
that
is
skin.
gold.
That skin looks like gold toilet paper. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're rich. All right. Well.
First time I'm going to use this car. For now, look like shit.
I was feeling it a little bit though. Once he said that I can buy it for 2 mil, I went to go fucking buy that shit immediately. Cause I thought I had to pay for the fucking car with my own money. I'm like, I don't know if I could do that, chief. I'm sorry. Had me a little bit fucked up. And I'm an idiot. Oh, that's cute.
Wow.
But
Stupid ass car. The car just blocked me.
I kind of need the gold part, so that's why I feel like this race would be a perfect example for the most
Whoa.
part. Wow. Well, at least he isn't like Speed Ray. At least he isn't like Speed Ray cutting a corner and shit.
Speedway, you don't know how to be. This guy's a competition. This guy will put you out of the road just to him put himself first.
I mean, you really think so? Because it's really not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a crew effort type of ordeal. So I don't think it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like.
The Speedway is that type of dude.
Why do I feel like okay?
Okay, I didn't know when to break and turn.
Assuming that like, oh man, I missed the shortcut that he was talking about too. Fuck. I think there's another one at 82%, I believe. Yeah, must be.
Was
Yeah,
that 47?
No, I don't think so. I think no, cause like there's another one at 82%, and you have to hit the rail as soon as you take the corner. So it's like, I don't know, man. Every time I try to go for it, I wind up hitting a fucking bump, and then boop, my fucking car goes right into the river. So unless I'm supposed to reset my vehicle, because if I was supposed to reset it, then. But every time I do that, I wind up I wind up in fucking Wonderland. Like I never really understood that. Well, there is a number of them from what people have been showing me, especially Speed Ray. Speed Ray showed me that shit. So. You know Speed Ray is Portuguese too, right? Andre?
No, I didn't.
Well, I thought he was only I thought it was only a white man. Okay, stop. Well, he does live in the UK, so like I got a little confused when he said that. He was like, you know,
How the hell you're Portuguese and live in the UK? What the fuck?
It's by choice. It's by choice.
The fuck?
That's like you being Portuguese, but you live in Quebec. The fuck?
Yeah, but still.
I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Okay.
At least over here is multinationality over here.
You don't think UK has multi-nationality?
Not as big as us.
Hmm.
Here we have everything, like coconut heads, peanut butter oil, like.
I don't think it's that complex, dude. Nah, none of that. Nah, none of that. That's only in South Africa, dude. That's only.
I'm him, my brother. Let me smell the singers. My brother.
You know, you have no respect because Cinder. As soon as you figure out that Cinder was Jamaican or something like that, you still proceed into saying the same shit, knowing that he was Jamaican, dude. Panda boy, what's good, man? How you doing? You said, "What up, my brother? You wanna fuck my wife, my brother?" I wish they were that generous. I wish they were that generous. Can I friend you? You would have to. You would have to pretty much sub to the channel, and then you can send a friend request to me. Arrow would have to give you my PSN. Arrow sold his soul, basically. Yeah, you can say. I mean, I appreciate your compliment, but I'm more of a PvP monster. I don't really do too much PvE.
A black mamba monster.
Andre's saying that out of jealousy. So.
I'm pretty sure if I put my 100% on PvP, I'm pretty sure I will be planning before you.
No, you won't. I'm way too close. I highly doubt that would be the case.
Too close, bro. You're gold 3.
Yeah, I'm very close. My bad.
Bro, I'm silver 3.
I know, but I'm saying How the fuck you gonna get it? How you gonna get to plat when I'm playing with you at the same time? And we're both equally getting in second or first, second, third. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You would have to do it on your own individual time. You would have to grind on your own individual time like Joey Petrovic. Cause he got plat.
Plat's the highest? No.
Can you teach me? What you want me to teach you? You have to be specific about what you're saying. Speedy Joey Mac, thank you so much for the follow. It's better if you subscribe on YouTube. Oh, you already did. Never mind. That's weird because I don't know why the fuck it showed up like that.
Huh.
I think I'm getting oh no. Yeah. I usually Arrow, I don't know if you're still in here, but you can give him the PSN, I believe.
You have the PSN commander.
Yeah, I do. I'm not gonna lie. When Arrow told me about Flame and the other, I'm assuming that's a chick, the other person, right? ABR. I'm assuming ABR is a chick. Yeah. He was like, yeah, they're PS4 streamers, and I was just like, thank God, because to be honest, I keep running into Crew 2 streamers that are PC players, and when they see my name, they're like, hey, weren't you playing on PC? Was your icon like 570? I'm like, oh, what happened? Why are you on PS4? And I'm just like sitting there, I'm like, I'm trying to take it all in. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, the fuck's that supposed to be? Like, are you trying to say I'm bad? Like, but I guess they got so used to watching it on PC rather than PS4, so it's kind of like, you know, shrug shoulders. But being a part of that Crew 2 community in the Discord, that big one, and even the one on PlayStation, I found a lot of good players. You want yourself. All right, well, let me elaborate what you're saying to me, okay, Panda? With all due respect, you're trying to tell me that you want to drive similar to me. Is that what you're saying? Because I hate to break it to you, buddy, but there are a lot of other better drivers than me. And when you get to a certain point being a good driver, you have to admit to margin of errors of your own kind. Like, I know me, there's a consistency with speed that I got, or correction that I have in my arsenal, but I too also make mistakes just like everybody else. But it kind of takes time. Like, there are better drivers. I'll give you a perfect example, right? So Speedway might have a higher icon level than me, but is he a better driver? What's good, man? How you doing? Or for perfect example, I might be good at this game. No, I might be good at Payback when it comes to certain people that have been supporting me for a long time. But are people better at this game than I am? Yes, because of the fact that they studied the game.
Like, between...
But I appreciate your compliment.
But between us, Nick,
Hey, what's
me,
good,
and
Hansel?
other people in drift events, I'm one of the best in drift event in Payback.
I don't know, man. Oh yeah, Payback. But I thought you said the Crew too, because I don't want to go. I think Flame is in
The
here.
Crew
I was
too?
seeing
I
his
don't
work
know.
yesterday, man. Like, I was like, I don't know.
I don't
This
know.
is looking.
I never
Yeah,
seen Flame before, so.
Flame is different, man. Flame is different, man. Nah,
In
man. I
Payback,
saw this
was-
man literally almost get a mill, son. Like, I saw this man literally with my own two eyes, with my own Crew 2 virgin eyes. I saw this man almost get a mill, son. I was like, what the fuck, yo, like.
Thank
Thank you, I appreciate that. I appreciate your compliments.
I know in this game is different than Payback. But,
Yeah, it is.
The thing is, if you come to Payback,
How you doing, Hansel? I
forget
know
it.
you're not good.
You're not going to beat me in drift events. Hell no. You can see, Nick, I did like almost 6 mil in one single race in Payback.
I'm drifting.
And, this shit, and
Yeah.
I was almost beat the...
You guys can send me a friend
score-
request if you want to. That's fine.
The scoreboard king is Savage Speed, and I almost beat him.
Yeah, Savage Speed used to be.
Injured the block. Injured the block.
If
And
you guys
this
are new
guy
to the
is
channel,
just-
make sure you guys subscribe, man. I appreciate you guys stopping by. If you want to friend me, just send a friend request to my PSN. I accept all friend requests as long as you're not being weird. As long as you don't send me like, you know, weird pictures. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I gotta slow down for that one. I've been sick for so long. What do you mean you've been sick for so long? What do you got? You got chlamydia or something? You want to talk about it? No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. No, like, why are you sick though? That's what I want to know. And why have you been sick for this long without, you know, neutralizing that or taking care of yourself? Have you actually been taking care of yourself?
Not gonna lie, I don't love this car. Not gonna lie.
I like this car so far. I like this car so far, dude. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not a big fan.
The reason why you don't like it is because you're not good. So it makes a lot of sense to me.
This car, when it's time to turning, it's like when you brake and you turn, this
It's
car
stiff.
keeps sliding.
It's stiff for me. I don't know why it's not stiff for you. What the fuck you mean the wrong way? Oh my god. Well. Nah, I thought I was too, and then it said I was going the wrong way. I was like, what? The weather was bipolar. Oh, so you've been experiencing weather effects in New York. I see, because you also live in New York, so you've been experiencing
Yo, Nick.
a change in the weather. What?
Over here is going to be 26 degrees.
Yeah, because you're up
With-
north.
Yo. Plus, we're going to have rain. Bro, this is going to be... The humidity is going to be fuck us over.
You want me to take care of your hand, so I got you. Then again, you probably a Bronx kid. I don't take care of nobody in the Bronx, man. I'm sorry. It's kind of diaper season over there, man. I don't know. There's like dirty diapers everywhere. I take care of you if you were in Queens, but I'm not trying to take care of nobody in dirty diaper land. Fucking Hansel. No, assuming otherwise, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't want to take care, like, I feel like if you 18, you should be above taking care of yourself. And I don't live in the Bronx, thank God, man. That's a reliever right there. That's a reliever. Like I said, so pointing out that example, I would say, in order for you to achieve your own unique potential, you would have to study what you're doing wrong. Hi, how are you? Can I play with you? Joker? You would have to subscribe to the channel and then add me on PSN. I'm gonna start accepting friend requests after this ridiculously long, delicious dark meat race. So
What the fuck just happened?
you crashed. That's what happened.
Now I'm talking about you, like, you talk big black.
Yo, Tug, what's good?
Big black meat.
No. Don't try to change the words up, because I did not say that. I took that off of Penguins of Madagascar, son. Don't play to yourself. I did not say that. Try to influate my fucking words, man. Try to do that foolery. Fuck out of here, man. You keep doing that shit, man. That's why people think I'm gay. The fuck?
How'd they prove you said you're gay? What do you mean?
Well, it's time to surprise everybody. No, okay, stop. I'm joking. Nah, I'm kidding. What about that shit yesterday, dude? Like, what about that shit yesterday during Andrew's stream? You were like moaning and whatnot. And Andrew was like, I don't think I can live stream anymore. You didn't hear him, but you hear when he said that. He was like, I don't think I can live stream anymore. I don't think it's safe for me. I'm like, wow. Yeah, at 47%, right? Okay. I'm going straight ahead. Alright, Joker, I got you. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel and you'll be good. No, I got it. Yo, Toke, how you doing, baby? How's everything, man? I miss you. Did you follow the other Twitch channel, by the way?
What shortcut this shit is?
At 48%. You're gonna see it's on your right side.
Okay.
Yeah. What was I gonna say to you guys? Oh no, yeah. To answer that question, I have to start my channel over from 10K followers to whatever I am currently. I was trying to get 100 followers before I stream next week, but that's not gonna happen. So I can get that on my own personally, and I'm gonna be doing things on my own. But doesn't mean that I'm not gonna show support to the rest of the people that I found, you know, I find interesting or intriguing. Why am I starting over? That's kind of a personal thing that you would have to come into my Discord to ask me. Is more of the progression there. Now, you know, a lot of people were disappointed with my decision, but still. I'm going to get ready for work later, buddy. Alright, yo, Hansel. You feel better, buddy. I hope you get past your cold or however you're feeling.
Stop eating booty when you're sick, bro. It's not gonna
That's not what he's doing, bro. That's not what he's... Why do you, like... Nothing, man. Nothing. Because you kind of, like, contradicting this man's fucking well-awareness, dude. He's just not, not well aware of anything.
Okay, since from here I have to jump down.
You did all what I said? Alright, Joker. Then after this race, I'll accept it. And then, because we're kind of a three-man right now, so... I got you, buddy. I just didn't see the subscribe and chat because it only showed up for Panda Boy. That's it. It didn't show up for nobody else. So crew request? Why, what happened? Oh, well, never mind. We fucking got a fourth, actually. Well, I'll still accept the friend request. Nah, cause he invited ABR, which is somebody who plays with him on a normal. Why do I feel like I'm going the wrong way, but I'm not going the wrong way, but it still feels like I'm going the wrong way? No, never mind. I'll accept your friend request, Joker and Panda. I got you. And in case somebody leaves, I'll just invite one of you guys. What are your icon levels, by the way? I hate when people base skill off of icon levels, man. That shit makes no sense. Like, I literally seen somebody that was like in rank. He was like, or PvP, and he was like icon 2000 or some shit like that. And he wasn't even passing plat, yo. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on with this man, dude?
The other dude was, you remember, I was bronze 4, no, bronze 2. He was gold 3, you remember?
Yeah.
And I fucked him up. I was first, he was third.
I'm gonna I'm so confused at what you're saying, because you're saying I don't understand. Can you re-abbreviate what you're saying? Like,
are going to come after 1 minute, okay? What?
You have to re-abbreviate what you're saying. Anna? I'm so confused with that. What is that? Is that a face? And it fucked up my driver. I went off road. See ya. Is that a face? Shit looks weird.
Nah, bro. It's not.
I don't know what that is then.
It's supposed to be a gun design? I don't know. What the fuck?
I don't know what it is.
I'm confused like a motherfucker.
I'll accept your friend request, but I think our fucking crew is full and shit. I'm back? Oh, okay. What I was gonna tell you, Joker, is our buddy Flame invited one of his friends, and we are currently full right now, but if somebody leaves, then I'll invite you. But I will accept both of your friend requests after this game. So I asked for your icon levels, but Panda refused to give me his. So, and also you, because I don't know where the hell you went. It's kind of hard for me to understand people's punctuations, or at least pronunciation at most, vocabulary, etc. What's your icon level, Joker? I felt like I seen your name before too. That's the funny part. Well, I could be wrong. What happened? Nah, he has to be somebody that plays the crew too, cause he has to be somebody who plays the crew too, or he played multiplayer or some shit. 51? Oh damn, that's like fresh out. Well, I can't really say that because, but I think that that's fresh out. See, I could see myself getting to like icon like 400 or some shit like that, but as opposed to 1,400 or something, nah. I think I would have to shave myself bald and test myself. Cause like I don't know, cause I might as well donate hair if I have that much time. You know what I'm saying? Like I might as well. It's gonna come down to that. Start giving pieces of my hair to my streamer friends. Here you go, Flame. 20%. Here you go, Speed Ray. 50%. Since we're like literally identical ethnicities. Andre, and here you go. And then you're like, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck is that?
How much money do you have right now in the game? I think it's like 6 mil from what I looked at. So it's really not that much. And I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, I have 6 mil. For the most part. I don't know, I kinda like the Lambo, man. Especially what Speed Ray was showing me. I'm so...
I know the other one, Lambo, the Nenu.
You like that Lambo because that's the Squareheads Lambo. You gotta pick up the big boy Lambo, no I'm kidding.
Big boy Lambo. You see, guys, from the start of the week.
Ah, shut up with that start of the week shit, man. Shut up with that start of the week shit. Shut up with that start of the week shit. You making me weak. What do you mean leave you alone? You asked to play with me. What the hell?
Stupid ass bully, bro.
I only have 26,000. How you're a grown ass man. Shut up, dude. What the hell?
Fuck you, bitch. You're a bully.
Wow. All right. Whatever.
I will call my mom to beat the shit out of you.
Man, yo, you lucky I can't. You lucky I can't fight women back. I'm gonna let her beat the shit out of me then. I'm gonna let her beat the shit out of me. I'm gonna let her fuck me up because you lucky I can't put my hands on women. I have mad respect. So I'll let her fuck me up. But in exchange for me to fuck you up. So
good luck with your skinny body. Hell nah, bruh.
Why do you hold up. Let's be real for a second.
Nah,
why do you focus on the physical strength of an individual who weighs less from the particular body frame in which you possess? What does that even mean? Like, what, to help me understand that. Help me understand that.
Because people say I will beat the shit out of you thing, you know.
I understand that, but what does that what does my body frame in terms of my weight and my height have to do with me packing a punch? What does that have to do?
How hard you can hit, that's the difference. How hard you can hit.
When I guess that's something that people will have to figure out themselves.
Like,
alright, man, take your time.
A skinny dude will not hit as hard as a big dude with.
But that is, you see, that's something that you don't know, because yeah, he was skinny, and the man packed a punch, cause he knew how to use most of his power, man. Yeah, he knew how to level his power, man.
That's big. Know how to put all his power.
Listen, man, the one thing that's very confusing about what you're saying is that big individuals with muscular vicinity is like they have bigger openings and bigger opportunity of weaknesses and flaws than somebody who is skinny.
I'm not talking about big dudes like bodybuilding dudes. I'm talking about people who learn how to fight box and shit like that. People are strong, not talking like have big muscle, but not the guy can put like they can take like 500 pounds of weight. No, I'm not talking about that. Not that type of muscle. I'm talking like people that are you see that they're strong, but they can literally take fire their arms and
Thank you
throw
so
it
much for the
away.
follow, man. It's better if you subscribe to my YouTube.
Physically, they're strong.
Though. Nah, it's better if you follow my YouTube, buddy. Thank you so much for following, though. I get what you're saying, man, but like you have to level some quantities towards your
Because
physical strength
I did
because
5 years of martial arts, and I'm good with hands and legs, and I know I can push somebody hard
wow.
enough. They have a distance between me and him.
Right.
Only using one punch,
Right.
or just, so I'm talking about that. I'm talking about that strength.
Are you
of
talking about physical
muscle.
endurance? Is that what
Yeah.
whether you're preferring to or referring to?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then that's understandable. But what I mean is, what gives you the open, intent of thought to believe that I'm not capable of such thing?
I'm not saying
Hmm.
I'm not saying you're not capable, but
Okay.
if somebody is a little bit bigger and you did what I did, martial art and shit,
Well, that just necessarily
know
means
how-
that I'm gonna have a
you
hard
know-
time. That's
yeah,
just basically
because
all it is.
you will have a hard time because if the other dude know how you move
Okay.
between a fight,
Wow, 15 viewers. I appreciate you
know
guys.
how you move,
Mm.
and
Give the video a like,
you
guys.
will
I
see
appreciate that.
You
If
will
not, I
see
don't
how
care.
you throw your punch, how you try to. You will see all of it, and all of this is going to make a difference. Like if you see do a punch.
Well, people
you
have
can-
a good day, and remember, people, take good care of your hairlines. Joey, I'm gonna say this openly, only because of the fact that I've known you for so long. Joey, you're the last guy to be talking about. We have yet to see a picture of what you look like. I seen a picture of what
Yeah,
Andre looks
boy.
like. Your hairline is beyond far from being taken care of. You can't aid it.
Nah,
You can't do
I'm pretty
anything.
I'm pretty sure this guy's a coconut head, bro. Yeah, no hair in top of his head, bro.
I love my bald people, though, man. I love my bald people. I
Yeah,
get jiggy
bro,
with my
it's
bald
easy.
people,
When
man.
when they slap the shit out of him behind the head, this shit hurt, bro.
I'm back. Welcome back, man. Called that
Yeah,
eggs and
this shit
bacon. I'll
hurt.
give it stuff.
I don't know which one hurt, behind the head or behind the neck.
Rubber chicken. I'll give it stuff. Yo. No, I see what you're saying, though. I see what you're saying. Yo, Tyler, what's good, baby? How you doing?
What's up, baby?
Hey, you
Baby,
gay?
come home.
That guy, remember? Hey, you gay? What the hell does
Hey,
that
you
have to
gay?
do with me, politely welcoming you to a channel that it has a chill and functional atmosphere? What the fuck does that have to do with anything? How old are
You
you?
gotta think you're.
I am 26 years old, turning 27 in December, I believe. I'm assuming you're young based on the question. So, I was being nice, and you roasted me. Bro, that's not being nice. That's literally aiding people to self-destruction. You literally just told people to take care of their hairlines, man. We have yet to see what your hairline looks like, let alone what your face looks like. So now, we're thinking you're faceless. But you're lucky that we love you, because if we didn't love you, you would have gotten roasted beyond that measurement. So
Yeah, with the peanut gun and
any
shit.
any particular ordeal
No
of me
mercy.
roasting is like, I take good care of my hairline. Hey, I believe that. You know what I'm saying? You got your barber on standby. When did I see when did you guys see a picture of me? I never seen it. That's why I'm asking. No, I'm asking you that.
You don't have the balls to show it, so
You
that's
probably look
why.
like Tom Cruise. You probably handsome or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure.
I got faith in
he
him.
had the hair of Johnny Depp and shit.
What? Joker, how old are you? You always play the crew when I'm in class, bro. It's yeah, it's fun playing with you too, Tyler. I actually just met a couple of new people. ABR, Flame. I was watching a stream yesterday the entire time. Oh, you're 13 years old. You're really young, man. You got a lot of euphemism ahead of you. In your current state, you're very. What are you saying, Andre?
If you think a role's bad, then you're not ready.
Yeah. Oh yeah, today my birthday. If anyone cares. Oh, happy birthday, Tyler. How old are you turning, buddy? Get those happy birthday in the chat.
Nothing, bro.
We really didn't say anything. You kind of just announced it right now.
Yeah.
So.
Ah, damn, bro. People nowadays.
Just say happy birthday to him. I mean.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday to you, buddy. Why are you in school if it's your birthday?
Going to go back behind the head every single birthday.
Then again, education is a key. You turned 20 today. God dang, you guys are. Well, then again, you're not really that young compared to me, but I think mental abbreviation is the better sometimes. So.
4 months, 3 months. Yeah.
It's just as time progresses, we're just getting older. So.
Yeah, hairline. Every single birthday come. The airline is going to be back for.
Bro, we are not looking too good, Andre. I'm telling you, man. Having that Latin gene in us, it's not making us look any better, man. Trust you. Yeah. Trust and believe, man. Trust. Bro, we're gonna be bald very soon, bro. You know how scary that shit is. We gonna have to work out a lot. We need to be attractive and bald.
I would have like a big ass facial hair, bro. The woman will like that bald dude.
Like Rick Ross, right? Like Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell? Yo, man.
But it was so nice how we put the tattoos and shit. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you guys stopping by, tuning into the stream. 14 viewers, man. Again, if you guys actually, there is a big favor you guys can do since there's 14 of you guys in here. Let's try to make it close to at least 75 followers before I start my stream on Twitch. You see that link in the chat right there? If it ever shows up, click that link. It will lead you to my Twitch page where I'm gonna be streaming the crew to you after this week. Most likely gonna be doing collabs with other PS4 streamers. So yeah.
Huh? You want to do some race or what's up?
Actually, I want to get some parts, and I know we're all your Twitch back up lit. No. It's a new channel, buddy. I thought I've already explained this ordeal to you guys. I thought I've already explained it.
You want to get parts for what?
I need to get my car to 240. And the only way to do my RX-7, yeah. I want to get it there. And after seeing this guy's performance yesterday and what the fuck he can do, this shit's gonna be a cakewalk, man. This shit's gonna be a fucking. I'm trying to get my RX-7 to 240. Part wise.
What are you using?
RX-7.
RX-7.
I need to get the specific amount of points so that way I can be able to save the rest of the parts to build my Corvette. Is what I'm trying to say. Like, that's what I mean. But we're gonna start from Airport Terminal D since everybody likes that fucking thing. Now my Twitch is not back up, but still, I followed you on Twitch. Thank you, Joker. I appreciate that. Mwah. Actually, I forgot, guys. Hold up. I'm gonna accept your friend request right now. I'm not gonna leave you guys out like that. Why would what? Okay. I'm just gonna ignore what you just said. I'm not sure. The last thing I heard about your Twitch is that it would be down like 30 days. Didn't hear you made a new one. Sorry. It's all good, bro. Long story short, if you weren't in my Discord, I basically made an announcement towards the rest of my community, admitted to certain things or deals that I did, and you know, I had to come clean on things that I felt that were necessary. And well, yeah, long story short, but I just followed. Thank you, I appreciate it. So we're at 70 followers right now. So I had to come clean to a couple of margins I did in my life, and I thought that the best decision for me would be to start the channel fresh, and it's the best decision that we have. I know most of my supporters, my subscribers they were a bit pissed about it. Some of them are not even talking to me in terms of that, which is their own personal decision. I respect whoever the fuck they want to support. I'm really not that type of guy anymore to get mad at people doing certain things, because their actions persuade the decision making in which they would patronize. Like I'm not that type of guy who just like sit there and be like, oh, I did something wrong, you don't support me, you're an asshole. No, I mean, it's your decision. I know what I did wrong. I was capable of knowing what I did wrong, and you know, to be honest, if you feel that you want to support somebody else, go support them. Like, I don't want to hold you back from you feeling something that isn't true, you know. So with that being said, you know, I felt that in my personal or best interest, I would pretty much you know, allow people to feel however they want to feel. But all I know is that the 70 people that followed my channel out of the 10K, which is pretty sad, even though they didn't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought that I was on vacation or something. But they followed my channel, and they're gonna be showing support. I've already thought about what I wanted to change, and I thought about the words that I wanted to be able to take out of my vocabulary, take out of my additional or initial wording. So I feel that I think it'd be best for the community, and I think it would be best for the fresh start. So I just felt that by me apologizing about subscribers, they have to understand one thing. When that happened to me, subscribers cannot continue their subs from the months that they subscribe to my stream. On top of that, I can't even archive broadcasts. So like, it sucks, man. So I don't want them going through that. I'd rather them join the fresh start that I am, if they decide to, rather less, because it is a human being type of ordeal. So if they want to, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for myself, actually. But it's all good, man. I'm focused more on this fresh start. I believe in myself, and if I got to 10K before, I can do it again. But who knows? Just we'll have to see what happens, because I decided not to think about it too much. I've been just kind of relaxing and streaming as is. I don't care as much anymore. So the only thing I appreciate is every day.
I will
So
change my cars.
Okay.
Car real quick.
Are you still full? Well, judging from the roster, it seems like that she didn't join, so you can join us, Joker. If that's okay with you, Flame. Hmm. What was that YouTube thing that you posted?
Who?
Flame. Oh. Oh, I see, I see. Let me see. Yo. Oh, okay, okay. I see what's going on here. Okay. What the fuck did my fucking thing do? Thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. Can you invite me to the party?
How old are you, bro?
He's 13. I would, Joker, but I would like to keep the party to a minimum for a reason. You could race with us, right? You could race with us, but however, I don't like inviting people like that. So it's nothing against you. I'm just saying, like, I don't really do stuff of that particular nature like that. So like, I can accept your friend requests and all this other stuff, but I really would rather you join in with us, you have fun and chill and race with us. It has nothing to do with your age, your current mental capacity as a youngling. It just has more to do with, you know, you chilling with us and etc. so forth. Because usually people, can we do the New York race? You want to do the New York race again? No.
No.
Damn, Nick, back at it again with the crew too. I was playing Division 2 yesterday and you were nowhere to be found, so that's not my fault. I'm kidding. Kale, you were nowhere to be found, but guess who was on the block? Andre! Okay, stop, I'm joking. Alright. I had to do it again because it froze on me. Yo, but Tyler, if you're still in chat, man, I hope you have a very good birthday, man. To be honest. I'm kidding, Kale. Who knows? We might be able to play Division 2 later on today because Shizu actually got into it. She was actually liking the game. So. Nah, I like watching you play this. What happened?
Wait, let me change car.
Is that the Mustang? Oh yeah, that shit looks nice. Well, we just did the New York race. Joker. But according to Flame, how can I put this? How can I translate this? He said fuck no. So, which to be honest, I don't think he said that. I think that was just me. But whatever, you know, it be like that sometimes, right, Andre?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes, man.
No!
No!
I hate you, Flame. You can kiss my nuts, Flame. I don't do a shit no more.
No! And then he
Why
said, kiss my nuts, and then he's hitting the pole to fuck me up. Wow, bro. Why do you keep hitting the pole?
Fuck off, bro. Flame just fuck everything.
Alright. Chill. It ain't even worth being angry. Just restart it, bro. What the hell? How you doing, Kale? How's everything, baby? How are you?
Yo, Nick, did you try that Corvette in drift?
No, bro. I told you. I gotta get to 40 parts, and then I'll be able to. Cause I like seeing what cars are fully capable of at its fullest potential. I don't like doing it from like I don't like doing it from like my standpoint, like my parts, because. Oh shit. No. He tried to. What
this
the
car, this Z4 is slippery like a motherfucker.
Gotta learn how to control it, buddy. They're not all the same, dude. You should know this by now. Oh my god, everybody's just crashing into poles, man. This fucks my vibe up.
Ooh.
That shit sound like you hit your forehead on something.
I almost hit the post.
Alright, man, got some heavy news last night. Now, my thing is, do I want to ask you what the heavy news is? Is it like something that is related to your personal responsibility in life, or are we? What the fuck is that lightning? Oh, that's my smoke. That's my smoke. I bought it. I'm actually trying to like save money for like Rage 2 and shit, cause I was actually wanting to play the game, but I don't know. I saw Andre play it. I was actually fascinated by it. So. Then they got this cool donut game on PlayStation called Overcook. It's actually pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, it's a cute game. Like, I used to play it with my ex-girlfriend like last year or some shit like that, but I can't really say ex-girlfriend. I'm just gonna say I associated with a woman last year because it obviously didn't count as a relationship. You should, but I'd wait till the price drops. Okay, that sounds reasonable. Now,
yeah, fuck out. I would take my my Mustang.
Bro, why? How did we fuck up? Matter of fact, let's not even do this fucking race. This race is ass.
Let me change my parts for my Mustang.
So, with that personal how can I put this? I have to reevaluate customary of things that I'm saying. The two gamers, what's good, man? So what you're trying to say is you got hit with heavy news last night in terms of personal affairs in your life. Do you feel like it's something that is worth mentioning to me on Discord? Because I would kind of like to know. I mean,
Okay, I'm ready.
all right. What the fuck? That guy's playing Need for Speed Underground? Anyways. Um, I got a party invite from Panda, but I'll say here, there's only 11. Okay, alright. Well, anyways, it's a YouTube stream, so what the fuck? I mean, there's really nothing to be afraid about unless, like, you done some really, like, weird sexual shit at a fucking strip club. Then I would probably have to worry about the circumstances, but as long as you didn't fucking do that, that's fine. I mean, I hope that's not the case here. Because if that's the case, then we have a lot to worry about, buddy. We have a lot to worry about, man. Because nobody can be from our community doing some weird, wacky pornography sort of ordeal. It's just too much to risk at this point. We're already starting off. We don't need to, you know, be dead or die or chlamydia or cancer or androphobia, which is very common.
You.
Well, but I found out one of my friends from high school died a few days ago. Damn, dude. I'm sorry for your loss, man. Really. I mean, is it safe for me to ask if this particular individual was important to you in some way? Was this particular individual close to you, family-wise, or? And here comes the load screen. Okay, we're gonna just back out of here, and then.
Nick tried to steal our connection and shit.
Ah, shut the fuck up. Well. Bitch ass dude.
You're a thief, bro.
Alright, let's see. I think the reason why I ask if this particular individual was close to you is because if it kind of hits you heavy, then that means that that person must have shared a very family-like connection with you. So, which is intriguing to understand. So, but again, I'm very sorry for your loss, man. My prayers to them and their family. We were good buds, but didn't talk much due to life stuff like the last few months. I see. I'm assuming this event is it's yeah, it has to be. I don't know. Yeah, Kale. I don't know. I mean, I lost my best friend after I graduated high school at 16 years old, back in Xbox 360 days. So it was kind of death-defying for me because I didn't know how to handle the ordeal, especially since their family was closer to me than how they would be closer to any of their siblings. So I think it was pretty rough for me to work around that particular ordeal, only because of the fact that I had shared and associated on a certain level to reevaluate where our friendship lied. So to be that close to where it's humane and where you could be able to feel the abstract element of being like family or being similar to family is it hits home. Like with news like that, it hits home. So I would be pissed, and I'm only saying this because I feel that I don't got nothing against people. Like I lost my best friend due to his overdose addiction. He was actually the guy who gave me the name Nick the Saiyan. For a very spiritual reason, because he was a spiritual individual. I'll explain the story when I go back to streaming. So.
But me, it's the same thing. All of my friends, because I lost both of my friends because they were drug. It was using too much drugs, and you tried to put me in the drugs, and nope, I'm not going in drug.
It's kind of hard to get your friends out of that drug addiction, because the way things look or the way things seem, people, when they use substance abuse, which is the correct terminology for it, they feel that it's a gateway to getting out of the certain situations in which they, I wouldn't say suffer from, but like it's more of something that like they kind of cross evaluate. They feel that it's very strugglesome. They don't know how to deal with it as an adult, rather less than just like common diamerals. And they just sit there and kind of contemplate if it's the best decision for them. So they kind of just go through it. That shit hit me, and I'm fucked. But I learned from it, man. Like I learned from it. I learned to adapt on. Actually, I was happy that he gave me that meaning of Nick the Saiyan, because it kind of taught me about my own personal mistakes. Like for example, I like what happened to me before. I mean, you know, I had a lot of margin of errors in which I had to kind of agree to myself that it was wrong. The things that I was saying to other people were wrong. So it's kind of like it kind of made me fluctuate an eternal thought, because it was obviously internal, and it made me really believe that what I was doing in terms of vulgar language and, you know, the conduction of which targets people, it changed my whole outcome of how I see things in this shine of light. So it was kind of intriguing to see me change. So like I said, man, losing certain people that ideally or ideologically place a definition in your life to help you understand what your life is capable of gives you a better chance of being able to provide above the Pudium's manifesto. So yeah, it's all good. Life hits in crazy waves sometimes. Yeah, I do feel bad for his parents. I feel sympathy for his parents, man. I don't know how his parents are gonna. I mean, it's obviously affecting them now, but I hope his parents do figure out what to do in that particular situation. I hope.
Did you know how he got killed? Or
I'll tell you what, though. Like I said before, I would be devastated if somebody who used to support me, that I really didn't have no particular problems with, passed away suddenly. Like that shit would hit home, because I wouldn't think about any of the tragedies or any of the chaotic affairs in which triumph what our past relationship was. I would still feel that way because of the fact that I would feel guilt on how I handle situations. You see what I mean? Like, I'm not like everybody else, like, oh, I'm glad that he passed away, and then months later you start feeling sympathy for your actions. No, that shit would hit home instantly, because I'm like, damn, there are certain stations that I fucked up. He OD'd and was found in his parents' house. That's what he said.
OD is what?
That's
Overdose?
another term for overdose.
Okay. And that's the thing. Yes.
Why do I feel like this event is broken?
To be honest, yes, I feel bad He died over it, but at the same time, I don't feel bad because it was his choice to take drugs.
I guess you could look at it from that spotlight.
It's like,
If you felt like you couldn't do anything and he was only 7 minutes away, how could you possibly blame yourself though? Were you working? Like, that's what I want to know. Were you working? Is that the reason why you felt as if like you were at fault for something that was problematic, that was already an occurring issue or a current occurring issue? Because that's different.
and the thing is, how do you know you die of overdose? That's what I'm asking. How you cannot do nothing, bro. Like,
If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe, man. I appreciate that.
If you did not, you
Also
was
send a
taking
friend request
drugs
too.
and shit.
Listen,
What the
Kale,
fuck?
this is what you need to understand about life and the insurgencies of life. And I'm going to explain to you from a certain plateau. I feel that what you're feeling right now is a natural effect called sympatholic syndrome, which is short for sympathy. It's hard to feel that way about an existing issue because you provided enough to where either you feel that you could have changed the atmosphere or you feel that there was nothing you could do, but at the end of the day you can't really blame yourself for not being there for that particular situation, because when people have to go, and when their time comes, it is not up to you to decide whether their time goes or not. You have to just accept the time continuum as they leave this earth. And I think that like that's something that I had to really understand as an adult, because when I had lost my niece 2 years ago, I felt like I was at fault for not being there, but I had done everything I could to keep her alive. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you have to think about it like that, because sometimes people, they normally blame themselves for the situations that occur off the scenes, away from the atmosphere, away from that spiritual environment in which people call home. So it's kind of like you have to put more focusedness on understanding certain ordeals, because you have to have a consideration for coping mechanisms that have to do with how you would deal with a loss. Because the way I deal with a loss is like, I take one day out of the week to really think about how I can be able to save or keep the rest of my family members alive. And it's simple. Keep everybody to a sustained value in which nobody is pretty much stressed out. So it's kind of like you're pretty much giving the extra urge for something positive to occur. Death is a part of life. I'm not blaming. I see. No, I see what you're saying now. And I was very close to 210,000. I'm a bitch, so that makes more sense than ever. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. So, like, I don't think you should feel that way, though, because, I mean, yeah, we all feel guilty and made for mistakes, but at the same time, this is kind of like a learning lesson to see if anybody else that goes through that similar circumstance or similar situation, you could do something to prevent it for the next person that equalizes that certain substance abuse. So sorry to drop this on y'all, but I just haven't dealt with friends dying before. Oh, I've dealt with it a lot of times, man, and I've been in situations where I've seen it myself. Like it's happened in my face before, so I'm just telling you from personal experience, or we're telling you from personal experience. So, and you know what's crazy is like my stream's pretty much always been about that. Like my stream's always been about expressing your inner humane, really. So, can we please do New York race? Why do you want to do New York race really badly? If you can answer that question and give me a logical reply, then I'll consider playing it again. But it'll be my last New York race of the day. It'll be my last New York race of the day because I can't. Like, that shit is way too time consuming. Yeah. I need the money. I don't know, Flame. Should we do it with him or no?
Yeah. I am like, yeah.
I'm only gonna do it because you seem like somebody that isn't really an asshole. Because you literally did say please, and usually some people don't say please. They usually like just demand it. So I'm gonna do it for you because of the fact that you said please. Because that's the common courtesy approach on how you should be asking people. Because I would say please too. So I would kind of expect that from the same value from a human being. So I'll do it. That's fine. Oh, there goes your life. Okay. Yeah, I got you. I got you. You're welcome, man. Anytime. I got you, Kale. You're always, like I said, man. You're good people, man. Oh hell no! What the fuck? Appreciate it, bro. Yo, what happened to Sergeant? Sergeant Juicy Jones. I tried to hit him up, man. I don't know what's the deal with people. I talked to Flex. I talked to, you know, it's him. I talked to him. I talked to Francisco. I don't know what Sergeant is doing. I think it's probably because of the fact that he had a kid. Because Sergeant, he was talking to us during the Anthem cycle when the Anthem was kind of intriguing, and he was saying to us that he was having a daughter on the way, so it might be that. I mean, I might have to hit him up and see what's up, but I don't know what was up. Maybe he found out about what happened to me, and maybe he doesn't support me anymore, which would be a shame because I know Sergeant since Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 days, which was a very long time ago. That man's been a big supporter of my community for a long time, so it would be a shame to lose him, but I wouldn't blame him for how he feels about me, personally. Ever since what happened to me happened, there's a lot of, like, which it shouldn't be, because loyal supporters aren't supposed to, like, really feel that way in that, because they're giving the situation a general point of perspective of emotion. Instead of looking at it like, okay, it happened, but at least you admitted to it. So it's kind of like, you know, I understand, you know, from that particular plateau of things. But I feel that, you know, again, that's something that he should know. Like, because he's been at my streams when it happened to me. He's seen me go through those things, and he's seen other people do that shit to me. So that shouldn't be something that, like, you know, should be thought about, you know. Yeah, I get it. People are entitled to feeling a certain way about subscriptions and everything else, and that's totally understandable. That I can see a reason to get mad at me for. Now I'll be like, alright, that's fine, and I respect it. But to be somebody who support me and know that I'm not capable of that thing from my past years, it wouldn't make so much sense, because him and like 5 other people that are still part of my Discord know the truth, and only they can step up to the plateau and say to people, you guys are wrong, you've only been here for a short amount of time, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, They're the only ones that can sit there and say that they've seen it happen to me without me even knowing that it exists. So, uh, it's gonna get to that point. They already feel some type of way about it. They are gonna express how they feel, and it's only a matter of time. I would not lie, but I think you're my favorite YouTuber. Well, I'm a Twitch streamer, so but I appreciate that. I appreciate your compliment and your hospitality. So you said Kale, especially if you haven't heard anything. Yeah. Again, man, that's just my assumption. I mean, I could be wrong, but at the same time, maybe I'm not. But again, I hope that's not the case because I lost like 3 loyal supporters due to stupid ass reasons. I think it's probably because of the fact that they overlooked those particular situations happening to me. So it's kind of fucked up, but at the end of the day, I just have to accept it. Why? Because if I was in their shoes and I supported people for that long, I would have to accept it as a whole as well too. So I can't get mad, and I'm not mad about it. I just think that if you did support me for quite some time, it shouldn't take you that long to adapt and understand what's true and what's false. And what's true is what happened to me in my past, and then for new people to sit there and contradict what happened to me and what I did wrong, they should kind of ask themselves the bigger question is it right for us to know this person for only a year or support this person for only a year and see and make our judgment call? Because the only people that can make a judgment call are people who've known me and seen me stream and seen me grind for a long time, for the 6 years. If you've been here for all 6 years, you should know me as a person by now, and you should know that it only took up until this point until I ratified myself to doing that. Okay? Because in the past, I never even knew that shit existed, and it was happening to me. But nevertheless, man, the real ones understand. They know what's true, which is half of the reason why I would rather keep those ones, because for the ones that only supported me for about a year, or even for the ones that did support me for a long time and they're blind to seeing the truth, then there's really not much to say about that other than just to let them live their own life. I don't, like I said, at the end of the day, I got nothing against them, because if case scenario got worse and for some reason they were going through a bad time in life where they passed away, I wouldn't feel no hatred towards them. And that's just kind of how I am. Like look for example, my streamer friend 2 years ago, his name was STV Voltage. He was a Need for Speed streamer. He used to stream back in 2015. I think it was like 2015 days or whatever the case may be. And he passed away due to, I guess, a car accident. And when it came down to me and him and our friendship, it wasn't as, you know, we were butting heads a whole bunch of times. But did you really think that like I still felt hatred towards him when he passed away? No. I kind of felt as if we could have worked out our friendship, because there were also margin of errors that I've done, and I felt guilty about what I did, and it was more of what I saw myself doing at that particular time. So, or at least in that current estate, I would say. But I don't know. It is what it is. I can't really change that. I'm just somebody who equalizes certain, people and their understandings to why they feel to a spiritual level. I can't really get mad at anybody for anything, because it's an opinion. It's a life choice. So it's dumb for me to say that. The least this fucking race could do is give me some parts that I can fuck with. They need to give me some
Man,
legendary parts, man, because I need that for my Lambo. It's good to stay open-minded. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I mean, here's one thing I learned as a man of my age. I'm gonna tell you one thing that I learned. One thing that I learned for sure is when I look back at the things I did, when I look back at the margin of errors that I concurred or what I did wrong, I look back at it and I'd be like, yep, I'm definitely wrong for that. Just like the previous scenario that I was in, the chaotic scenario. But at the same time, the people who extended it past my suspension are no better. And it just goes to show their true colors too, because I've already accepted the fact of what I said and did in that particular situation was wrong. But what they did to me was not really something that I would call a friend. And it's not something that like is humane. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have been like one of those dweeb clout chasing individuals and post status on stupid shit, but I left it alone because why? I felt like it wasn't nothing to talk about, and I had to re-elaborate the situation to people who got the wrong idea about certain individuals. You know what I'm saying? You have to get the facts straight. You have to accept the fact that your leader is wrong, and that's basically what it was like. But something you have to understand, man. You have to accept that if you are part of a community, a place of work that involves a business leader, you know, a group leader, you have to accept the fact that if they accept that they're wrong, then you have to also accept that they're wrong too. It's an evaluation of, it's to evaluate the hidden possessions in which leaders understand their own margin of errors and what they could do to convert that issue to making it positive, is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to get at. And the more you understand that, the more stronger can move forward, while the weaker are being carried to that strong extent. It's how you volumize, it's how you level things. Like for example, there might be some things I don't know about that Andre could lead the way to because of the fact of his experience.
Yeah.
Because learning capabilities are things in life that people understand to a great ascension, and it extends your knowledge value and what you can carry in your life to pursue forward in what you want to achieve, whether it has to do with a goal or a certain status in life, because everybody's going for status. So I feel that that's very important. I feel that that particular ordeal is very important, and you know, it doesn't stop people from learning. It doesn't stop people from craving and putting more points towards an intelligent. Andre only leads on being bad at Division 2. I mean, Kale, you kind of did lost to him with a better build, so I don't know. That's kind of questionable. You did come to the stream before, and you did come
Bro,
to. You did.
You say you come to my stream. You say I suck. I challenge you. You know you have a better build than me, and I still fuck you up. So, at the end of the day, I have more skill than you.
I keep on saying rematch.
So, like, stop talking shit like that. You know you have a better build of me, but skill-wise, I'm pretty sure you're worse than me.
He never wants to do it again. Oh man. I
still beat you with this.
Alright, yo, Kale, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, Kale. Give Andre time to get that build that in which he's trying to focus on, and then rematch him again in the occupied server. Cause I guarantee you it'll probably be different this time. Cause the only reason why he can't challenge you to that particular server, Kale, is because that server is where you're superior at. You know what I'm saying? Because your build actually works in that server. So if he gets a build for that particular server, then you guys can rematch again. Because other than that, I think that it's you already find your answer. So I think it's necessary.
If you really want a rematch and bet something the table, bro, I will stop playing any game and do my build if that's the one you want.
Oh, I'm about it, Andre.
So you're ready. How much you want to bet?
Wait, so is the money going towards me this time, or is it going towards each other? Like, cause I'm confused.
Nah, now if you want a rematch, I'm betting for myself. So if I win, he have to give me his money though.
Damn, I thought I was getting something from this. Damn, I really thought I was, but whatever, I guess. Oh, we betting?
Then if I win, I will give you the half of it.
Listen,
Depend
I feel
if you want to bet or not.
I feel that this particular ordeal will have to happen, and if we do it, it has to be a set to 5. If that's the case. Here, I'll help. I'll even help you with the build. He offering charity
Yeah.
work now. He offering charity work. He offering charity, yo. How you feel about that, Andre?
If you are that cocky, let me finish this game. Let me go to division. Give me some time to get my bill right, and let's see after.
Okay, maybe I can invite Panda afterwards, if that's the case. Or probably somebody
Because
else.
this
I'm
guy
eating right
tried
now.
to-
Take
this
your time,
guy
buddy. Take your time.
really get-
You don't have to
This
worry.
guy really tried to get. This guy really tried to
Move
get
your
me
move your
mad,
car. Move your
and-
car so you don't play you don't idle. Because if you're gonna be eating, move your car at least a little bit so that way it don't kick you from the fucking. I don't even know if it does that, but I'm just saying because it did it to me before. It'll be faster if we both grind. Wait, what happened when you said flame? Hmm. I see. Okay, never mind. Then he should be good. Okay. I don't know, man. I just feel like the money will be good use of me because then I could save it and buy myself a new hairline. So I think it would be great. I think it'd be a great investment. So. And I want to be the one to view those matches. That's why.
And the thing is, the only question is, you know you have a better build than me, and I still beat you. What happened in that moment? Don't try to come.
Nick
talking shit back. I'm just saying.
offer it cause he getting yo, but like the thing is, the reason why I want the only reason why I want the proceeds is because I'm the one viewing the matches, bro. I'm the ref out here, son. I'm putting in the real work. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at these fucking matches. I'm giving people what they want. You know what I'm saying? So like, in a way, yeah. I mean, I should at least get half of those proceeds because of that fucking reason. And I hit a rock. Never mind. Oh wow, that actually went pretty good. Wow, I like it.
Cal talk too much shit.
He
I
said,
just want to
bro,
really-
lower
I just want
levels
to
get a
grind.
buff and normalize to make shit fair. So what are you trying? So what are you trying to say? Do you guys think that if you go to the normalized server and you both have builds in which is even out, that the competition would be fair? Is what you're trying to say? Because if you guys both have
No.
lower builds and you guys work on the play against each other with those lower builds, then I think you should rematch. If that's the case, but if he's gonna be working on a build, I think that's just gonna proceed with time. So it's gonna have to take time, bro. If anything, I was at a disadvantage. Hmm.
How are you disadvantaged?
Because he
if you
wasn't
have
in
a
the
better
occupied
build than
server.
me?
Because he wasn't in the
Yeah,
occupied
but
server.
still-
His build didn't mean shit in that normalized server. His build wasn't shit in
Yeah,
that
but
normalized
still.
servers though.
But still, I have a half-made LMG build, and he has a better build than me in the assault rifle. Well, what does the matter is?
Mm.
Like, I don't understand.
I mean, I believe that if we are gonna do this, it needs to be either a set to 3 or a set to 5, because that's just what I'm saying. Like, cause if you're gonna throw something like $100 on the line, it has to be a set to 5 because like you kind of die pretty quick depending on like what build you have. So I don't think it would be right. And why the fuck am I in the snow? Oh. Wait, what percent are you at, Flame? Oh, so I'm not that far from you. Yeah. And apparently assault rifles got a bigger buff this time around, so it's kind of like if you focus on the assault rifle shit would be
Like,
interesting.
I already had the build in my mind. I just need to get it. Every single thing.
I cannot hear your friend. I mean, I don't know why you would want to hear him. They're talking about the Division 2. Is Andre on Division right now? No, he's not. He's playing the Crew 2 with us. He said that he was going to hop off after to work on his build. And then we can invite Panda. So, or ABR, depending on the circumstances. See, I'm not on Division 2 right now, but I'll tell you one thing, though. I learned something to optimize my weapons to the point where now I can literally think about what build I actually want, because now my weapons actually do something. Actually, they do more of the work now than they ever did before because of what I did to it. So I feel like I got a fighting chance. Let me join. I need to grind after the update. Alright. So just asking hypothetically, right? I'm gonna ask you this, Andre, because I know that you're capable of putting a high amount. So if you feel that that you get the right build and you play him, how much would you want him to bet if you know that you're gonna put a high amount?
Like I did say to him, if you win, you have to put the 100. So I said the double. If I lose, I put the double. If I win, you put just 50. And then, if this guy is so cocky about it, let them put the double of it. So we bet 100. If I win, you have to put 200s. If I win, I just put 100s. If that's cocky he is, I did put a double.
That's your turn to put it. I hate rock fixes in the Crew too.
if you're that cocky, Cal, put the double. Put 200 in the line. If you're that cocky, I'm just saying. First bet I did with you, I doubled the price if I lose by my side. That was your turn. If you saying you're that cocky and you really want to.
He said, "I'm a poor student, bro. You gotta."
So are you
I love your car. Thank you. I appreciate it, bro. This shit is like 2 mil. You don't have to spend money on the bundle to get this car. All you have to do is raise 2 mil and you'll be good. Are you gonna? Oh, well. I guess it kind of depends, really. I mean. What if he can't bet 100 and he can put 75? You think that would be suitable for you?
Nah, bro.
Yeah, it's 2 mil. It's 2 mil. Instead of wasting real money to get this car, you can actually get it for 2 mil, man. All you have to do is go to that bundle fucking screen and just buy it from there, man. It's not that big of a deal getting. I mean, I got 6 mil just helping other people get their icon levels up or grind for money in this game. It's really not that fucking hard. Like,
the thing is, what I want to ask is how much you're ready to bet.
I'll do 100 if we do conflict.
I bet his ass, and
do you know what that? Do you know what that means, Andre?
On the Occupy one, we're talking about
conflict. That's what he meant, right? I'm assuming. Because I wouldn't know. I'm asking. Because he said I'll put 100 if we do conflict. I like you, of course. You are helping people. Well, of course. I mean, why wouldn't I want to help people? I mean, to be honest, what I really thought was gonna happen today was I thought obviously regularly Andre would be here, but I'm saying, yeah, it's the Occupy server he's talking about. That's what he's talking about. He'll only put up 100 if it's an occupied server. That's what he meant.
So you don't want to go higher than that if you're so confident?
He said 100 though.
Yeah. Now you say 100. I'm talking about him. You don't want to make more? Cause Nick will sell you out the balls to give 200 if I win something. Or I win something. A match or something.
I think that's the highest he can go. How did you buy the blue tire? Oh, from the vanity shop in the menu, in the HQ actually. My bad, correction. Don't want to hurt your ego, buddy.
So if you're talking like that, so you're ready to bet 500 then.
Joker,
or you don't have the balls to bet 500.
I think that when I get to a certain icon level that's similar to Speed Race and Flame, then I can obviously say that I can help people. But every time I tell somebody I can help them, and then they say, "What's your icon level?" and they like, I feel that people's mindsets get inflated when they see my icon level and they say, "Oh, how could you help me?" And I'm like, well, what the fuck does my eternal honor what the fuck is about my eternal knowledge on the game have to do with my icon level? Because that shit don't make no sense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The thing I'm asking to Cal is why you want a rematch after me?
Well, because you're the only one that can put up a challenge, Andre. He don't know anybody else. He's not a...
Why you do not go for Elisa then?
Because she on PC. Kale's on PC, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. He's not gonna beat her. He's just not gonna beat her. I'm sorry, because Alyssa has a similar. What I saw yesterday, and when I compared the build to Wid's, they got similar builds. So there's no way that Kale's gonna. I'm sorry. I love Bud still.
The thing is, I'm not going to use his build what he did on YouTube. I'm not using this build. I'm doing my own. The one he's using right now is a build of Wiz.
He said before. Fruity Boy. I can't believe he called fucking Andre Fruity Boy. I can't.
Yo, if you that cocky and shit, final decision. I bet 1,000. Give me time to make my build, and I bet 1,000 you will fucking lose. If you lose, you give
Damn.
Nick 1,000. They have the balls to do it. They have the balls to do it.
Nah, I'm not trying to get somebody in fucking school.
I don't give a
fucking
shit.
College step. Fucking some college step. Yo, that's great. Nah, man, I can't agree to those terms. I'm sorry, bro. That's putting somebody in financial debt.
I'm not flexing. I'm just saying the truth. If you have the balls to do it, then let's go. Give me 10.
I can't agree to that. I can't agree to that because the last thing I want to do is put somebody in financial debt, bro. Like, I'm good.
Bro, it's not my problem. If you want to do it, I'm down.
He said he's a big baller those nights at the strip club.
bro, I work for my own money. If you don't have the balls to do it, then don't confront me. My last decision is to bet 1,000. If you're not ready for it, then leave me alone. Don't that was said. That's my final decision. Not less. I don't care.
Listen, I would like to. I would like to just only do 100, only because of the fact that it shouldn't escalate to a higher issue than what it is currently.
Bro, this guy is so cocky and try to talk shit and so confident. If he's so confident to beat my ass, let's put 1,000. Sorry, but I'm not scared, bro. I never was scared, and you can tell Nick when I bet something and I lose, I always paid up. I don't know about you though. I cannot say. I don't know about you. If you lose, you have to give Nick 1,000. I don't know. You have that money to pay him though. So I'm just saying.
I wouldn't.
I'm not scared.
I wouldn't say that he doesn't have the money. I would say that
Nah,
I just
I'm
wouldn't
pretty
want
sure
that
he don't
to
have the money to bet that. I know.
82%. So can I fall down this mountain now? Hold on, let me see. Is it over here? Is the checkpoint over here?
I'm betting big over here, and now you say you're poor and shit. So, what you mean?
The thing is over here, right? Oh, it is. I went the right way.
Oh, no, you said 100% enough. So you're not ready to bet
Oh
higher
wow,
than
that's
that because
2% that I fucking skipped.
you're not confident enough for your own build. So only
Alright,
what
now
you're
I
saying right
understand
now is you're scared to bet over 100. So for me, how I
No,
see
no!
it is you're scared. You're scared to bet over it. So
Listen,
final decision for me is 1,000. If not, let me alone.
listen. He said 100 though. You
Nah,
you can't work around somebody's financial budget, bro. Cause
Nah, bro, you talking shit for weeks now.
alright, but
I'm so confident in shit. I, if it's that confidence, let's bet 1,000. Bro, you think I'm fucking joking?
Andre, I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. I know you're not joking, but at the same time, like I feel that 1,000 in a sense is completely unnecessary. I think 100 would be fine because of the fact that
No, because 1,000 is really if I win again, and I know I will win again because I know exactly what I want to do and exactly what bid I want to do. I know I will win. The thing is, if I win, you sound more like a bitch cow. It's like everybody going to see you again be a dude lost 2 times in a row. And people will see you suck ass at the game. So from there, you will let me alone. If I had to really have to rematch you and bet some shit to
bro,
you,
I'm
let
only
me alone,
19.
I will do
You
it.
think I got that money to throw around?
Bro, you're 19. Do you work? If you work, you have the money for it. If you don't pay bills, you have the money
And
for it.
I don't think people are as fortunate as I mean, I'm not trying to be rude. If you want me to keep it 100, Andre, where you live at, you're very fortunate to get that amount of money because of how you save and the structure where your mind's at. So people around these parts, bro, we don't have money like that, yo. You should already know this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that it's all about saving and shit like that, but when you put it in that type of way, it's kind of like, you know, it distributes more of a financial status really than just kind of like putting it to where hard labor is involved. So, I mean,
At the end of the day, Kyle's still talking shit to me. He talking shit to my own stream. He come to my own stream and talking shit like that. Normally for me that's disrespectful. And now I bet 1,000 and now you say now it's too much? Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. I don't deal with this shit.
I just thought you guys already agreed on 100. I didn't think it was gonna go past that, and I just hit a fucking wall.
If this guy is
You can't even
very
name my
cocky,
saver.
is very confident of this, very confident of say he's going to beat my ass. Let's put 1,000 in the goddamn table and let's see. But this guy is scared to literally lose because he don't have 1,000 in his hand. So I'm done with this stupid ass shit. You know, Nick, when I buy something, I really mean it. And
No, I know,
I'm
man.
done with
I
this
never
stupid
say
ass
anything
little
about that.
kid,
I never
yo.
say anything
Yeah,
about
I
that.
know. I'm just done with this little kid trying to talking shit. But when it's time to bet something, they're not there to bet something. So now you say I'm scared. That's a cocky move. But you're not ready to spend 1,000 to bet 1,000, bro. So why are you going to keep talking shit if you're not to bet something that high? Really, I give you a chance to put 50. That was a small amount, but myself, I can go higher than this shit. I don't want a rematch. I'm
Thank
ready
you,
to
thank you,
bet
thank you, thank you.
1,000,
Yeah, you're
bro.
welcome, man.
I'm ready to bet 1,000, bro. And you're scared, bro. I'm the only time I will say you're scared to bet 1,000 because you know you will lose. Now you can say any excuse you
All right,
want.
now we
I'm
can do just
scared.
events.
I'm a pussy. Whatever. You're going to lose. The only thing I will say, you're scared to lose. That's it. You can keep talking shit. I don't give a shit. You're just scared to lose because you already lost once, and you will pretty sure you lost the second time, and you will look like a dick literally, and you don't know how to play the game. People, the first thing they're going to see your name, oh, this guy suck at division. That's the only thing, because you're scared to have a bad reputation on your head, but it will happen. I'm done with this dude, bro. I'm really done with these dudes. So my final decision is 1,000 or nothing. I don't care. I don't care anymore. If not, let me alone.
Man, if this was a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, like this shit would be great. This shit would be great. Oh shit, man. People be losing their teeth and blue eyes white dragons and shit. Like, I don't know, man. This shit seems bad complex. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, man. Andre, hop in the Discord, cause it just sounds like you're running away from flexing cash.
Who the hell say I'm flexing cash, bro? I'm not flexing. I'm just tired of you talking shit. But when it's time to bet high, you're the little pussy behind me. Now you say you talk all this shit. You were ready to. I was the first bet I did. I will bet the double of what you will give to Nick if you lose. I bet the double. But when it's time to bet high, you are the pussy man behind the horse, bro.
Wait, why would you want to hop on Discord if you can jump into the fucking party and whatnot? Even though I highly doubt that, you know, Andre would want to talk about it because he'll get irritated.
Nah, bro, this guy keep talking shit.
Right, let's go to the drift events. Fuck it. I need to get this shit out.
When it's time to bet high, this guy will not do it. Because you will have to ask your mama to give 1,000 to you. What is voice chat? Bro, you have nothing to say. I already tell you, if you're not ready to bet high, then let me alone. It's not because I'm not a runaway. I'm just saying. Yo,
Kale, turn your PS4 on because I can't get in voice because it's gonna lag for me. I can't get in voice because it's gonna lag for me. I don't know.
You will have to ask your mama for 1,000 because
listen, I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it right here and say something real quick. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me talk because you had enough time to say whatever. So, I understand that this is a situational aspect of like YouTube being good at the fucking game. Obviously, I'm not good at Division 2. I'm more of a first-person shooter type of guy, or probably Star Wars Battlefront. But I think this defeats the primary aspect of the community aspect of things. I feel that we're in a conclusional adversary of two individuals who are good at the fucking game, but the problem is that, you know, we can't accept each other's hidden potence. Like, you both possess hidden potence, and you're using like the budgeting aspect of the situation, other than to ideally see yourselves for your talents. Like I think that, like, since this is a community standpoint, yeah, friendly shit talk is necessary, but at the same time, like, we kind of have to look past that, considering the fact that, like, a friendly bet is a bet, but at the same time, we should never go overboard with what seems to be like who's better and who's not. And I'm gonna just sit right here so that way I don't put traffic in the road. Wait, is wait, Joker's the only one that joined the event? Hold up, Flame. I didn't know you didn't. Yeah, I didn't know you didn't join. I'm just gonna say that because I feel like this is just way too much. Obviously, like, obviously the money would be nice and shit, but at the same time, it's kind of like, do I really want to gain profit off of a situation that has to do with breaking community members' friendships? Like, that's just nuts to me. I understand the principle of it, but at the same time, I'm not somebody who, you know, I don't care for that shit.
Cause coming to my stream and talking shit like that and not even saying hi at first, that's, for me, that's disrespectful. I don't care what you say. You're not even saying hi. You're not even saying how are you, nothing. You're just talking shit right away. For me, that's disrespectful. Sorry.
Invite me. I got you. Why am I getting pushed towards the wall? Just when you come in here, and you too, Andre, just keep things civilized, man. I don't want to hear the rest of that shit. How can I invite you if you're not even appearing online? I can't invite you if you're not appearing online. I don't even see you on my friends list. Is that Z4 actually that good? What did you do to that Z4 to make it that fucking good?
And Pro Tools as well.
I fucked up. I fucked up. I'm not even gonna talk about it. Wait, you already left the group, Andre? You already went to Division 2?
Yeah.
Oh. Got new Wi-Fi, well, gotta reconnect? I see. Alright, well, I fucked up. Because I hate the rain. I hate the rain in real life. I don't like to be automatically sweaty when I'm taking the first step outside, so of course, I'm gonna feel some type of way about physics and rain in a fucking game. Because my car shouldn't be doing this shit. Yep, it's doing some wacky stuff now. I appreciate you, 13 viewers. If you guys are new, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I just think certain levels of that complimation is just very unnecessary. So, like, I understand, like, you know, money is good and whatnot. I already fucked up this race. I don't even know what the fuck's going on. I don't know why it's fucking raining or the floor is slippery as shit, but
Because now I don't think him like friendly, bro. What he did to my stream, not even saying hi, that is disrespectful.
But
now, I'm not talking about friendly way.
But I understand where you're coming from, Andre. But here's what I'm gonna throw at you, and this is just logic, man. I'm just gonna point this to you, to me and you being different individuals. You take that as disrespect. You don't have strong layers that I have, that I possess. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you allow that shit talk to elevate to a standpoint in which you believe or you assume that it's not friendly. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what makes you different from me. It's not a bad thing. It's just the fact that, like, you know, you see it as disrespect, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel that you take it above and be. It's nothing against you. It's just the fact that, like, if you're going to be streaming, I guess you can handle it to a certain thing where a certain extent where you don't have to deal with bullshit. But at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, well, is it really that important to be dealing with a case scenario that has to do with a person in the community that feels that particular type of way? Or is it best to kind of resolve a issue depending on the circumstance? You know? I might be wrong, but who am I to really judge, to be honest? I'm just saying my layers of vulnerability are very rare, and I don't really take people serious over the fucking internet when they do shit. I only take them serious when they make stupid threats on something that shouldn't be. They make empty threats. That's my problem. The surface of those threats mean nothing. I invited you. Well, I suggested you, and Andre's in the fucking game. So. As long as you keep things civilized, man, because it's Monday, bro. I hate Mondays. I hate Mondays as it is, so. And to be honest, I would like to keep it cordial only because of the fact that if people come into the stream and they're new, I don't want them to hear that shit, personally. So if you have respect for me, just don't do any of that stuff. Or else I have to go in a separate party with Flame.
I'm not gonna say shit, bro. I'm not going to respond to his ass. Nah, bro. I'm going to invite. I'm going to let him talk whatever he has to talk. I'm not even going to talk to him, bro.
Okay. How did I spin out when in the? Alright. I'm just gonna ignore what happened to me because I feel like my car turned into a paper pancake and turned the corner when I didn't want it to. Alright, whatever.
Holy shit.
It's gotten to that point.
Andre.
I'm pretty sure he listened. Nah, I don't think he got you muted. I think he's probably just listening at this point.
Okay. Well, I want to ask him a question. Because if he's really getting, like, mad about this, it's all just friendly banter.
Oh. Well. Yo, sub swap? Hi. Yo, Nano Black YouTube, what's good? Sub swap. What do you mean by that? You're gonna have to elaborate what you mean by that. If you're talking about sub for sub, I don't do any of those things. I like to collab with content creators to be able to get a good idea of who I'm dealing with in terms of similar games, conducting an environment of that standpoint. So yeah, I don't do sub swaps either. I don't know what that's about, but I think that follow for follow system, sub for sub, is not something I like personally. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, if you leave the stream, that's fine, but I'm telling you right now, as a content creator, that isn't a good look on you. It really isn't. I don't do follow for follow. I highly recommend you don't do follow for follow or sub for sub, because you're not gonna see any improvement of views and numbers of that if you really care to that extent. So, Crimson Fury, what's good, man? How you doing? You have to work hard for those numbers, man. That shit really doesn't make any sense. LOL, 13 dislikes. That's because of the fact that I have people that dislike me for either right or wrong reasons, so I don't really give a shit. I'm on YouTube. I'm actually a Twitch streamer, so it's kind of like, do I care for the dislikes?
Those are the same kids we banned yesterday.
Those are the same kids we banned yesterday. Like, I don't care for that shit. How come I'm not getting any loot from any of that particular situation? So you're going to... Am I going to cry? I'll answer that question by asking Kale to handle my light work, considering the fact that that question is subjective and it sounds like you're still in high school. So Yeah, I think you must be lost. I don't understand how one can cry over 13 dislikes to a platform he doesn't even normally stream on. So I don't understand that. But it was nice knowing you. Hopefully you doing sub for sub actually helps you out in the near future grow your channel, but if not, then best of luck to you. I don't know what to tell you. I bought the Lamborghini Veneno and the Crew 2 and the Lamborghini Huracan. But did you get your hands on the new Lamborghini that's in the bundle pack? Because it's actually pretty good. You can go ahead and ask your question now. Hello. Atlantis Gods, what's good, man? How you doing? How's everything? Yeah, Nano Black, I highly preferred that card to you. Or refer it to you. How old are you? When you let me know? What do you mean, how old am I? I am 26 years old, actually. Is Joker the only one in the... Oh, that's who it is? AGR? Wow, you're the only one in the... Okay. We have to abort. You're 12 years old? Oh, you're a young cat, man. The kids are very young. You guys got a lot of euphemism ahead of you. I'll give you that.
Shouldn't you be in school?
That's what I want to know. They live in Germany. Okay. I have a couple of German people in the community, so that's fine. But to answer that particular individual's question, I live in New York, buddy. To answer that particular individual's question, do I care for 13 dislikes? No. And I'm going to explain to you why I don't. I only streamed on this channel only because of the fact that my supporters want to see content. Yeah, New York. So I don't care for 13 dislikes because chances are if I go back to Twitch, there is no dislike button. It's either follow or just don't follow at all. So I see Joker. Welcome back, Arrow. So I don't get it. But Kale, ask your question. Andre, did you mute him?
I did not.
Okay, ask your question then, Kale.
Why are you so quiet, dude?
Because he's listening to you, Kale.
Okay, well, are you actually, like, mad about this? Because it seems like you're taking it personally.
The first thing is when you come to a stream is say hi.
That's not like a justification. Just
Because
I know you more than
the first thing I said when you come to the stream is start talking shit for no reason. I said, hi, how are you? And you still keep talking shit. And I say, why? And you still talking shit.
Well, first of all, that's boring as hell. Second of all, I asked how you were doing. After all that.
No, you did not, bruh.
I engaged you into a conversation instead of being, oh, hey, what's up? Are you doing good, bro? Yeah, I'm doing good, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
we're
at
talking,
the end, after you talk all that shit.
Well, I'm not getting no points. Nah, somebody was trying to start stuff, but it failed because I notice. Hold up, I'm sorry to cut you guys off. I notice when you don't give somebody what they want in terms of like something that's beneficial towards their channel, they get mad, right? That's one thing. Two is I also notice that as soon as I said I don't do sub for sub because I am totally against it, is when he started saying I was crying about something, but he didn't elaborate what I was crying about. So this goes to show where the generation is leading to. Very delusional, low IQ individuals who suffer mainly in organizing their own channel as a content creator rather less than just practically focusing on dislikes on a channel. Like, I'm sorry, but the reason why you feel that type of way is because you weren't getting no subs for your channel, and you figure if you go into another person's stream and ask for subs or sub for sub or sub swap, that's networking or collaboration. That is a failed technique of collaboration because you're not getting to know me as a person. So therefore, not only do you fail in the common sense field, but you also fail to understand what it takes to be a content creator. So that's already a automatic and virtual L. So I hope you absorb that with your mouth and you clean it up with your tongue, because it seems to me that you've done both. So can't be like me. So
yeah, we don't take that negativity here. But Andre, seriously, dude, it's not. You don't need to take this like attacking you or I'm being rude and stuff. I mean, we're guys. We bust each other's balls, man. Like, it's just like we're fucking around. I want a rematch for sure, because 3 rounds definitely isn't enough, especially normalized. I mean, get to the occupied. I'll definitely whoop your ass, and we can do $100 if you really want.
So if I beat you again, you uninstall the division then. That's an idea.
Wow, that's a little deep. I'm not gonna lie, because we went from money and then uninstalling the division. I mean, but wait, hold on. Does it count that he uninstalls the division on PS4, but could he reinstall the division on PC though?
Yeah.
If you want, you can, but it's a different platform. But I'm telling you right now, I will beat the shit out of you again.
Okay, dude, seriously, though, like, this will be a good match. Like, I'll help you grind, I'll get your build together, and then we can go at it in conflict. But you're about it, right?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Awesome.
Listen, I'm glad that we came into this about, because to be honest,
because I did once in Rocket League bet with the guy for $2,000. And I beat the shit out of him, and he gave me that $2,000. So that's why.
That is an easy $2,000 because to be honest, in Rocket League, since it's not fucking shooting game standard, I mean, I'm considering it as an easy 2K because of the fact that like this particular individual failed to understand that it's not. How can I say this?
And you know how I play, Nick. You see a lot what I can do.
Yeah,
and
I know.
I still fuck him up. 5-0.
Damn. Need to carry those skills over to the gym.
Gotta take a shower. All right, man. And another thing too, I'm gonna tell you half of the reason why I actually have those 13 dislikes. It seems like people are not satisfied with me as a whole. It has nothing to do with what I've been through in that previous situation. It seems like they can't let go of, because they think because the situation happened that I'm not going to continue streaming. I just have a different perception on how I'm going to be able to carry myself and what I'm going to be able to change for the new channel. Because you see this shit, you see what we're talking about now, right? You see what we're talking about now. But it's not gonna be implemented into the new channel in any way. So you could believe in the foolery as is from the current state in which we're presented. But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm gonna be 100% when I say this. No matter if you give me 13 dislikes or not, that's not gonna stop me from going back to a new Twitch channel and streaming and keeping a very humane and positive environment and keep things clean, because you're just only gonna get banned, and you're giving me an extra view, so it don't really matter. You're giving me channel views because it's different on there, so it don't really fucking matter if you do that to that extent. It's not gonna mean shit to me. You may think it means something to me on YouTube, but honestly, I put out videos for my community. I don't put out videos for anybody else. If anybody else wants to watch it, cool, fine, whatever. They can subscribe to the channel. That'd be cool. But if you don't like my content and you dislike it, it doesn't do anything for me. I'm not a big YouTube streamer, so therefore, you're losing in 2 aspects. You're giving me the view, and you're already opposing a reaction, is what I'm trying to say. So, with that being said, you've already lost. So, there's no winning in this aspect if you think about it ideologically and logically, I would say, because it's a point into both fields. So again, it really is. I really wish people generally used a bit of their intelligence, or rather, let's just say 50 or 40%. I wouldn't say 50% of their mind, because usually people don't even use 40% of their mind. They're using like probably at least 25%, and the 25% is used to do very peculiar activities. I would say it would be like going to strip clubs or fucking random strangers, or you know, even as close as doing things that they're really not supposed to in life to decrease their standards of even achieving goals. So in all the reality, what is common sense? Because that shit really doesn't exist. Nor less, the cranium doesn't exist either. So it really doesn't matter what people think about me. I've already admitted to things. If you're not satisfied with that, you can leave me the fuck alone. And if you continue to try to penetrate the barriers, good luck, because there's 5 of those layers. If you can penetrate 5 of those layers now that my mind has went into deep hibernation, good luck, because it's not going to happen. The only way of getting me to that particular point is by doing something that is in use to destroying not only my personal life and what I care about within my family's barriers, which if you do that, then that means that you're not humane. Because in all the reality, I don't do anything to anybody. Like, I really don't do anything to anybody. Like, I literally stay in my own bubble. So for you to actually go above and beyond to destroying my personal life and the people I care about, this is beyond me. There's no selfishness in that. Like, I care deeply about my niece. I care deeply about my sister, regardless to what actions people think are happening in real life. So that shit says a lot to me. Like, I don't care for that. And I'm assuming Flame is not in this match either, right? Am I wrong? Oh, well, I'll back out and pick you up. Yeah, but I other than that, aside that subject, because it's obviously not important, I feel that the competition between you and Andre would be interesting enough to the point where it's like we should have only been in this particular standpoint. We should have never went above and beyond with that, because I feel like you guys both as players have unique potential in the game. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like defeats the purpose of this particular bet being displayed. You know?
It's a simple charity match. All proceeds get donated to the Nick Foundation. Yeah. It's not,
man, that shit is
it's a friendly match.
It's greatly appreciated, my man, because to be honest, this man right here needs a new haircut, man. I need a new haircut right now, man. But in all due seriousness, even if that was to be bet amongst each other and the money was to go towards each other, it wouldn't really bother me. I just want to see the fucking match personally. I don't really give a shit about that. I would actually like to see it again, because I feel the first time was kind of it wasn't a fluke. I wouldn't disrespect and say it's a fluke, but I would say that, like, when we were in the server, it seems like those particular individuals in the server, there were a lot of randoms joining while we were trying to do our matches, and then on top of that, the NPCs were like, they were distracting us. So it didn't make it any fair for either of you guys. So it's kind of impossible to ask for the NPCs to not be allowed in the server, because again, like, I feel like the NPCs really do fuck up the entire match, and I don't like that shit. I don't like that at all.
We can do it at like in earlier times, you know, like players wise, like other PvPers.
Why do you feel that, like, if we do it at an earlier time, that like it would be like better? The circumstances would be better.
Many people are gonna be on, like the people usually get on around like after 5 or like 4 p.m. But you stream pretty early, so it'll be fun.
Well,
yeah. But
don't we have like a problem with people? I mean, it depends. NA East is pretty much like, you know, state-wise, right? It's not like to the point where like we play with UK kids or whatever the fuck it is. I'm assuming, right? It's more regional stuff.
Sometimes, because East is closer to that side than Central. That's why y'all are 2 hours behind, right? Or
well, I think I am. Where are you at?
Central Texas. It should be. You're either an hour above or like behind, something like that. But it shouldn't be that big a deal. You stream early.
Yeah, I do stream early, so I think it would be beneficial, because I think me and me and Andre have similar times. I wouldn't say that much, but I think we do have similar times.
And we should set a date for it too, so we only have like so long to grind for it. Cause my build's like kind of shit right now since the new update, so I got to do the same thing as Andre. You know, like we can do it like, you know, 2 weeks or a week from now and be like, yo, you have this time to grind, get ready for it. You know, it's like a match. You got to train for it.
We have the same time, Nick? Yeah, I figured that. Anybody who's new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe, and also, if you could, follow my Twitch account, because of the fact that I'm gonna be streaming the crew too on there. Because I mean, I don't have nothing against YouTube streaming, but I am very blessed to have you guys around. I'm happy that you guys are supporting the stream in some way, and even if you're not supporting the stream, and you're giving a view because you dislike me, that's ass backwards, but I still accept it regardless. I fail to understand it, but you know, I appreciate it. Like I don't understand, but you know, whatever. It's just hard for me to understand. I'm halfway there, but I do agree on the schedule. I feel that the schedule really needs to be to the point where I feel like the schedule needs to the point that everybody is available on that particular day, because if we're not available on that particular day, I mean, or just like a day in which all of us are off and we have available time, because if we set it up on a day where we assume that everybody has an available time to either show up or partake in that particular event or activity, it's going to be difficult to align that. So
yeah, we could also, if we have like people that own the game, they could sit and watch, or I guess like help fend off like, you know, NPCs or players if we have like more than 4 people.
Yeah.
In a group or something. Because
me personally, like, the only reason why I like watching is to get a good understanding of like how to play DZ in a sense, because I mean, when we played again, I mean, I'm still kind of tight about how we found that particular sorry, I'm stuttering too much. That particular group found us and slaughtered us based on me not having a actual build, and that's what pisses me off, because if I actually had a build, none of those dudes would be fucking doing that shit to me. But they were pretty good. I won't take that away from them. And later on throughout that time, I actually found out that one of them were streamers. They were yeah, I found out later that they were streamers. So it's kind of like, I don't believe that they stream sniped me. I just think that they were caught at the wrong place at the wrong time. And I believe that. So it's kind of like, okay, now I get a good idea of what this is happening here, because they found us at a time point in which we weren't really focused on, you know, fighting anybody in DZ. So they caught us at a particular standpoint in which we were getting like, we were like pretty much preoccupied with the situation because we were trying to loot. But it's the fact that like they caught us at an obscene time in which like we couldn't really do anything. We only had 2 people with good builds. Everybody else was kind of like just whatever. They were melting us. But see, if the situation was changed and we actually had good builds, they wouldn't last that long. They wouldn't last that long, yeah. Because my aim isn't shit. So if my aim isn't shit, why the fuck would I die to a bunch of people? Why would I die to a bunch of people who aren't good at all? It's just their build that carries them. And that was my main issue. But I still give props to that guy. I mean, when I came into the stream and I told him that he played up against us, he wasn't really that bad. Yo, Nick, what's good, man? How you doing? He wasn't really that bad. I mean, he seemed like a chill person. He wasn't really talking shit or anything. Kind of like something I was normally expecting was gonna happen.
Well, that's the thing about stat-based games.
Welcome back, man.
You don't have to have like, you know, god aim or something to be good. Your stats are high enough, you can deuce on anyone. You need to get that build up, Nick, so we won't have any more problems in DZ.
No, I won't. And I'm still trying to understand why why Flame was driving backwards. Because he was driving backwards, and I was trying to understand that. For those of you guys in the stream sending me party invites and stuff like that, I'm already in a party with my group right now, so I don't know, but it's whatever. Nah, man, because me getting slapped by a bunch of people with high-tech peanut guns is really not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm basically getting slapped by like a bunch of Teletubby kids with fucking level 500 armor and shit. And it's pissing me off to the point where I literally have to debate on what build I actually have to achieve in order for me to have a fighting chance. So I had to tell myself, is it worth fighting the peanut gun warriors at my particular build, or is it worth me fucking actually achieving a build that is strong enough to have a fighting chance? And I would rather grind for it, because at this particular point they were fucking me up. Yeah, I melted them with the LMG, but at the same time, I could have melted them faster if I would have done something about it. If my build was strong.
So you're trying to make something for PvP?
I am. I've been trying to work on that, but the reason why I slowed down a little bit is because after, you know, because I was helping Shizu play the game, and I mean, she's been rotating with the games that I let her license transfer off for me. So it's kind of different. Like we were playing the crew too. She was enjoying it. She's still enjoying it. Because obviously Star Wars Battlefront had this really weird update that I failed to understand why they would give us a level 1000 cap, but we don't even have the ability to use newer weapons. Like it makes no sense. And I don't know if you've seen that. Well, you did react to that post in the Discord. It was Get At Me. He literally explained that he said something. They kind of backfired on him. But in all the reality, when I saw that post, when I had to really look for that post. When I saw his post, I said to myself, I don't think what he said was wrong, because the post, in my personal opinion, was dumb, what he said. But his argument factor to his appeal was correct. So it was kind of like he said dumb shit, because I was talking to him yesterday. He said dumb shit, but his appeal to reasoning behind his argument was valid. Like it was a valid approach. But the way this system works is that if people are in a compartmentalized environment, they're not gonna admit so easily to failure. Like, thank you, I appreciate that. If I had 240 parts, I would obviously be drifting, but not mass. So,
wait, was this guy talking about Battlefront, not Battlefront?
Yeah, he was talking about Battlefront.
Oh.
and that's when you open, so.
Okay, then he's right. I was like kind of not agreeing with him a little bit, but
no, he was definitely talking about Battlefront, bro. That was an opening subject to something of that appeal, and that's why I said. And by the way, Atlantis, I really appreciate you stopping by, and I really appreciate Flame support as well too. So I did enjoy watching you guys yesterday. I really did. I stood there for hours because the other streamers I follow, even if they were online, I wouldn't watch them that much because I usually just like kind of sit there for 30 minutes. But for some reason with the crew too, it's kind of different for me. Like I get an urge to watch racing games more nowadays than I do with any other thing. I love this game too. I really hope in the near future that they add more stuff. Ubisoft loves their games, kind of like not like EA. I think EA stabs their supporters in the face with a ice pick, so which is a very self-explanatory ordeal. Yeah, but on that contrary note, he was talking about Battlefront, and as much as I like Battlefront, as much as I love Battlefront, I had to tell him from a different standpoint on how I feel about it, because I was like, well, to be honest, you should feel how I feel, which is I don't give a fuck about what the fuck they do in the game. Or as developers, I kind of just play the game to pass the time. Like, for example, like, they could add new weapons, but I still wouldn't give a shit, because my whole ideal about EA is that they're a floppy, unfinished company in this generational aspect because they used to be superior in the past. And then you have people who are EA supporters, like the EA fanboys, talking shit about Ubisoft games, but there really isn't no open argument about Ubisoft games because look at The Crew 2, for example. It was in dead stages at launch, and it took them months, almost close to like the next year, to be able to configure the right elements to making The Crew 2, you know, more feasible again. Did they do that with Need for Speed Payback? No. Did they do that with Battlefield? No. So it's kind of like you really have to ask yourself the major question is, are we going to continue to abstract content to a game in which we have love for? Because there's really no love for any other game that they possess. I mean, look, they brought out Fallen Order and they left Anthem to die. So it's kind of like, you know, when I was viewing that post, what he said, I agreed with everything he said because I felt, in my personal belief, that he had every right to appeal to a opinion that seemingly was a fact. That's why I always felt in my heart that whatever he said and whatever it was abide by due to how this generation thinks to be acceptable is non-acceptable. Like, you're declining the reasoning to the truth. And the problem with that is you're sitting there and you're pretty much accepting that unfinished games are the new wave, and that's very ass backwards. So I thought that what he said in the Discord was very confusing because I mean, he is a very intellectual individual. I speak to him the majority of the times, but he should have elaborated what he said. It would have kind of suffixed everything. We would have probably got an understanding to things, and you know, we would have had a better understanding, but it was kind of hard to see that. But you can see why people feel a certain way about EA games, man. Like, we're not the only ones. There's other people that they used to have respect for EA and now they don't, because look what happened. You know, you see everything. Anthem was a perfect example. Me and Kale talked about this in the first stages of Anthem. The game had high amount of potential. The only problem is that the game didn't really reach anybody's expectations. In fact, it made people scared to buy the game. Why would somebody be in fear of buying a game? Usually people, from a humane standpoint or a standard of a humane mindset, would think in real life there are things to be scared of in terms of where you want to lead your career, where you want to lead yourself in your life, goals that are not being met, like, you know, real life stuff. But to fear a game, that's already a misconception of anything that is anything that involves critical thinking. So I don't think there was a lot of critical thinking being involved. I think they were just basing it off of like their opinions and whatnot, so, which is really sad. So that's why I still say the Division 2 is better. I mean, yeah, I might barely play it and whatnot, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I love Division 2. I love the Division 2 only because of the fact that it gives you more to work with. You know, I want to be able to try out different games, man. I really do. I want to be able to try out different games. But I would have to get my PC back. Personally, I had changed my mindset because of the fact that, I mean, I'm not blaming anybody for my for the mistakes that I have. I'm gonna accept your friend request, Atlantis. I got you. I'm not blaming anybody for certain circumstances that I put myself into, my margin of errors in which I had to accept. But I will tell you one thing though. I am highly disappointed for one reason and one reason only. I'm highly disappointed that whatever happened to me took a totally big effect on me, only because of the fact that not only are my supporters hurt by it, or whatever's left of my supporters, but I couldn't go to my mother's wedding. And people have to understand how important that is to me, because this is the first time in my mother's life that she was actually happy. You know, this was the first time I didn't hit the wall. This is the first time in my mom's life that she was happy with somebody. So to see her happy on her wedding would have made me happy. But because I didn't have the ability to do so due to like the personal matters that nobody seems to give a shit about, because everybody has personal matters. Even I have sympathy for people's personal matters other than my own. But because they don't give a shit and they look at me as a streamer, that's just false conception on you believing that I'm a heinous individual due to the things that I say. When you should look at the people who involve the top following: racism, harassment, you know, conduct on people's behaviorals, endanger to innocent people, and last but not least, which I find it to be on the top of my list, would be in depth and ruining people's personal affairs. This has more to do with, you know, people that look past, people that try to really, well, mentally I would say they erase people's personal lives and only think of them as a streamer and their online persona. They think of them as being a piece of shit, and that's the confusion we live in. That's the generation we live in. That's my biggest problem. That's why I that's the only ender to me being upset, is because I really wish people sat down and thought some things about me and some things that are against me are not to save my own ass, but it's actually to save my fucking family. Because the only reason why I decided to make my move is so I could be able to help them and aid them in the right direction, because I felt that ever since 2 months ago of a personal situation that my sister went through, now she needs more of my help than ever, and I've been doing whatever the fuck I can to assure that, because I don't feel that that's right for me to just think about myself. So did I think about myself when I got those subscription paychecks, those fucking payouts from Twitch? No, it was always supporting my fucking sister. So for them to actually think that that's what was really happening, they're elusive, they're very delusional, and you can believe what you want, but I know what I did. That's what's important. That's why I will never understand somebody of that nature. But it's whatever. I mean, people are gonna believe what they want to believe. I personally don't give a shit, because I have yet to give a shit about whatever anybody believes what I did with my particular money. But I know for a fact that all my money went to my sister and niece, because they're the only ones that I care about, regardless to whatever personal extent it gets to. Which, that's why when I start the new channel, any personal questions or any personal affairs that are being brought into that particular stream will be negated and removed. So I will no longer be doing that particular ordeal. And you'll see, that first day will show everything, and then the progression throughout the week will give you an eye-opener, if so. So I don't really have to say much. All you have to do is just look at that first stream and you tell me if I haven't changed as an individual. Because if you're in acceptance, you'll change. That's basically self-explanatory. If you feel like you've done something wrong, you change. If you feel like whatever you're doing wrong is acceptable, and you're an habitual line stepper, then then you probably are a piece of shit and you deserve a lot of negativity coming your way. So, I mean, it's very self-explanatory. But as opposed to my PC and me getting back my PC, it's kind of tough for me. It's kind of tough for me to do so. How the fuck did I get 265,000 and I didn't even complete? Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. That was the troll, I guess. That was the troll. Apparently, okay. Well, I get it. I'm getting trolled now, so that's a relief. That's a fucking relief. I saw my scoreboard go from being at half to all the way to the side, and I'm like, oh shit, I made it. But then when I looked, I was like, the fuck, I didn't even complete it. Like, I was a little pissed about that. That really caught me off guard. They definitely They definitely trolled me there, which I'll give it to them. It was quite funny for a second, but then I was like, you know, Ubisoft is a bunch of assholes for doing me dirty. But all right, whatever. We could continue to feel nonchalant about that, whatever. But my real question to Kale is this, right? So with you having a PC now, do you feel like having a console is meaningless? Are you gonna answer my question, or I have to repeat my question to you? He's probably dead. Alright, I'll give him 2 seconds to come back then. Hopefully somebody can revive him. I don't know if he's still here, but he probably went to go do something, I'm not sure. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. And you know, !Twitch will give you my Twitch channel, and you can pretty much follow my Twitch channel. 1-up mushroom required. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, but
I'm back.
welcome back, man. I think collaboration with I think the one thing I'm looking forward to, I really wish Arrow was on PS4, cause it's really a shame.
Tell me like I don't know when her mom helped him buy a PS.
His mom's helping him buy a PS4. That's what Arrow said.
Yeah, in mastering.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's good news then, because to be honest, he doesn't deserve to be on Xbox. And that's nothing against Xbox. I'm pretty sure Xbox has a good selection of games, but I'm just saying, he would be more appreciated over around these parts. The only problem with him is that he'll have to start over, which shouldn't be too much of a problem, because if you add us, we should help you get there actually faster than what you would do by yourself. So that's what's up, Arrow. That's good news, man. You actually really do deserve it, man. You've been grind hungry ever since. So I think you definitely deserve your community. You worked really hard. It's been about a couple of months, and you finally show some light on it, man. Streaming does take a while for you to get there. So I always love seeing new content creators, man. Like, I'm not one of those guys that love seeing partner streamers all the time. It's flabbergasting. You know what I'm saying? I hate seeing Dinkelberg guys talk about you know, there's nothing wrong with extending your merch, right? But at the same time, it's kind of like, you know, where is the talk about seeing new content creators? Don't you want to see new talent? Like, I think it's acceptable to actually bring forth new content creators that are actually going to change the face of Twitch, rather less than to keep these old content creators. If the old content creators actually like made room for these new content creators to come in, then they should be the perfect example of people that lead these new content creators into the leadership plateau. And the plateau literally involves all these streamers getting together, all these small content creators getting together, and forming, not a cult I would say, but like forming a community in which they support each other. But not many people think like that, man. I think that's the only problem. Like, you got Arrow, you got Shift Away, you got Flame, you know, you got Andre, you have Shizu. They're great content creators in their own fashion and what they can bring to the table. They have a possessed chi that can be able to be elevated just in case they unlock it. But are they receiving help from these big timers? It's not okay. Some big timers are not at fault. Some big timers are not at fault because what it took to get there was a struggle. So that I will not blame them for. But other content creators that have that particular pattern of helping people, they should think about helping people in a way where it has to do with them providing enough given attention for those people to rise above them being small to intermediate, so that way they can evaluate, learn from their mistakes, learn from the margin of errors, and proceed forward. But there's a humongous problem there. There's already a humongous problem because not many people are opening the doors and giving these people appeal reasoning for an open opportunity to occur. That's why I give credit to some, I can't even use small streamers, new content creators that are actually trying to find and create their own path for themselves. So, I mean, because people, when they used to look at me at 10K, they used to be like, oh, you're a big streamer, Nick. You're a big streamer. No, I'm not. Compared to the rest of them, no, I'm not. Now, you looking at me as a big streamer, I'm actually in the same boat as you, because I'm still figuring out what I want to do. But I can't say that anymore since I started my new channel, thank God, because I would like to be in the same boat as them. I would like to know how it feels again. Because, remember, I started in late 2014. Late 2004, actually late 2013 going into 2014 due to my first account. So this is pretty much my third Twitch account that I had to fucking make because my first one definitely got fucked up. And I can definitely thank the Halo community for that. The very toxic fucking Halo community for that. So, but I want to see these new content creators grow. I want to see you guys grow. I want to see these new games come out, and I want to see you guys grow and be happy, because that's what we're doing, right? I mean, we're streaming because the games that we stream make us happy, in a sense. Like, we're streaming these games because we enjoy it. Some people stream because they want to look at Twitch as an employment, which, again, all props to you. And if you can make a marketing trend over that, then that's fine. Or if you could cease to make your own business, that's fine. But new content creators, they need to be led in the right direction, because the follow for follow system does not work. The follow for follow system does not work. Being able to ask for hosts doesn't work. Self promotion doesn't work. They would just have to grind themselves and see where it goes. I gotta learn to stay away from people of that stature, because I feel like it's a toxic bubble out there. You can't do sub exchange, you can't do any of that, because you fail to understand that if you don't meet that content creator or don't collab with that content creator, you're not gonna get what you want. So I think it's very necessary to see these new content creators grow and learn the right way rather than learning the wrong way. Because I literally had to tell Arrow that. Are we going to be able to beat this event? Do you want me to start over? Okay. It's all good, man. I'm very fortunate to have you guys around, though. It kind of actually proves my point that I didn't need to do the thing that I did in the past. I can't say the past, in previously, to get to where I needed to be. Honestly, I only used that for a short period of time because of the fact that I felt that it was going to help me, but it never did. I felt that I should have stood with how I grind before, because I felt that when I grind before, it was true. And to be honest, I feel really shitty about it, because if I had to scale it, I would put it like this. From 2013, 2014 up until February 2019, I would say 85% of my grind is true, 15% of it is false. Because people who've known me for that long and supported my stream, donated, did all that stuff for long periods of time, know that my grind is true. That I didn't do any of that stupid shit. So I obviously feel very, the word I'm looking for is, I feel very disgusted on my actions due to that. And this has taught me a bigger lesson. I'm glad that the people I look up to, they accepted me for that, and looking forward, and they still continue to support me. And the people that don't, it's very reasonable. I only wish them the best personally, but I think that this has taught me a lot. But me networking with a whole bunch of other people and telling them the truth about not what happened to me, but what I did actually creates a new understanding to things. Because to be honest, I feel better coming clean than to just lie to people, really. I don't feel comfortable that way. I don't feel comfortable that way, because then that means that in the long run, if they find out, they're gonna get mad. You don't want somebody who you build loyalty with to get mad at you for something that you failed to bring to the table. You have to just come clean, honestly. And that's something that I think that on my off time I will, well, because I'm talking to Flame now and I'm talking to AGR. I'm gonna find the time later on today to talk about what really happened to me when we're in the Discord, and I will show them what I said, and to build a chemistry. And it's up to them as individuals to accept me or not, because realistically speaking, again, that was short term, because the rest of my grind was true, but it doesn't make anything better for me doing that. But I will say that there are other people that have done it, that some got caught and some of them didn't. And I'm pretty much just learning from this situation. But I'm mad because the people that have done it are still doing it. And it really pisses me off that everybody's overlooking that. So it's like, what the fuck? But at the end of the day, it's how I perceive myself. So I'm definitely wrong for it. And I'm dumb for doing that. So, but I feel that if I'm gonna network and collab with somebody, I have to be real with them. Because if I'm not real with them, they're gonna look at me a different way, is what I'm trying to say. So I rather would be real with them and show them what I did was wrong, and for them not to do it, and to put them on the right path, to let them lead to their own expectations, rather less than me lying in the future, find out, and they disabandon themselves from me. No. It's not right. It's definitely not right. And I'm pretty sure, you know, loyal supporters like Andre agree with what I'm saying, because we only accept real people. We don't really accept people who hide secrets. So I mean, I really wish that loyal ones were around, because I would definitely like them to put their input.
Yo, Nick.
Yeah.
When are you gonna hop on Division, if at all?
I'm probably gonna wait until Shiz comes home, see if she wants to stream the Division 2 or the Crew 2. Most likely she'll probably want to stream the Division, and I'll hop on then, because I still have to help her. So.
Okay. Well, Jay and I are doing some invaded missions right now.
Well, I did ask you a question, but it seems like you neglected my question, but it's fine.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to my mom.
That's all good.
What's up?
I asked you, since you had a PC, do you feel like your console is meaningless since you got in a PC? Because I barely even see you on.
Yeah, just at the start, because you know it's a new toy. You want to play with your new toy. But I mean, I'm playing right now. If there's like people to play with, then I'll definitely go to like console. But you know, it's just
so
PC's it's better.
No, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that, because I had a PC for a longer time period than what I had console for, and I don't disagree with that. I just feel that when it comes to console, since it's more of a cheaper device to own, there is always going to be a bigger community on console based on what generation we live in, and actually in the past too, you know. So I just wish the community was bigger in terms of that adversary, because I feel like, and I fucked up. Wow, awesome. I feel like that's very important. But shit, if I had more people on PC, you think I would be playing on console? No. But at the same time, it's kind of like I always had love for consoles based on the exclusives, and I hit a bench. Wow. Or actually, I didn't hit a bench. A bench hit me because Joker hit this fucking bench and it flew into the fucking road and hit me. So basically, what you're trying to tell me is I'm a bench warmer because you fucking flew the damn bench into the street, and now I have to be obligated to sit on it. So thank you, I appreciate that.
It's not like we're playing on Xbox or anything. We're playing on
Listen,
PS4.
like I said, I'm not gonna disrespect Xbox in this stream. I'm not going to, but I will say one thing that makes me mad about Microsoft. It makes me mad, and this is the ideal reason to why I feel the way I do, right? Xbox had several opportunities to make their platform amazing, right? They interlude with a shit amount of excuses of why there were margin of errors that were occurring on their console, and they try to diffuse the situation by saying that they wanted to be competitors with other platforms. But how could you be competitors if you don't have a useful mechanism as far as content is concerned to be able to make your argument reasonable? So my thing is, you made cross-platform possible for PC. That's fine, great. My thing is, what do you have to put on the table that is unique and new, that is different from every other console, every other platform? And they have yet to achieve that. And that's why I'm pissed, because I'm like thinking to myself, well, what the fuck? Like, what's the point of even owning an Xbox? Like, when I think about it, right? I bought games for Xbox, right? I bought Resident Evil 2, Tekken 7. Actually, Tekken 7 was gifted to me by my man Isaac. I got gifted that. I bought a couple of games. Since he bought me Anthem, you know, shout out to him. He obviously doesn't come to YouTube streams. So I have a obscene amount of games on there. My biggest issue with the games I have on Xbox currently is the fact that I'm not having fun with those games. Why is it that when I bought a PS4, I never even bothered to turn on my Xbox? And you know what? It makes me feel bad, because the only people that I know on Xbox that I would rather chill with if I put more time in the Xbox would be Cincy, Shift, and Arrow, because they're the only ones on Xbox I want to hang out with. They're part of the group. They're the only people I want to hang out with. And yes, you could join Atlantis. I'm so sorry about that, honey. Sorry. They're the only people I want to hang out with. And that's sad, because I looked away from that console based on what they did rather less than to enjoy it with people. And that's what makes me mad. But I can't blame them for being Xbox mains because of the fact that it's their years of experience. But I too was an Xbox main. Unfortunately for me, Sony only grasped my eye, and it grasped my mental status, my mental conditioning, rather, let's just say, because my conditioning to the whole ordeal is the exclusives. If Sony didn't have the exclusives, I would have been on Xbox, you know. So that's why I'm mad at Xbox for that reason. I've always been mad at Xbox. You're welcome. I've always been mad. Yeah.
Did you see the new PS5?
Mm-mm.
They didn't announce it right.
Yeah, they did. Part of it. It's really now the SSD, no
Right.
more hard drive,
Mm.
and they use mechanisms that are they're going to use some stuff they use on PC, like PS4, PS5 is going to be as strong as a PC console. Yeah.
That's a doubt.
Mm.
They
Backwards
put a
compatibility
strong-
too, what they mentioned.
They put new CPU, like what you put on your PC, they put it on the PS5. So plus it's going to be SSD, so the download game, download and everything. I did see, and they have like PS5 going to have a battle with PC. Like,
Yo, Toro, thank you so much for the follow. It's better if you subscribe to my YouTube. Anybody who's new to my YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe. Exclamation point Twitch. You don't have to type in exclamation point donate because you really don't have to donate to the channel in order to support. I would rather you follow my stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think Vale.
Well, one thing I find with that's better on PC than console, at least, is not size of community, but quality.
Yeah, quality is always
sure
going to be a
there's gonna
thing.
Yeah, like there's gonna be
PC?
toxic people no matter where you go, but on PC, people are just so like happy to help you. Like you don't know something, they won't just shit on you, be like, "Get good, kid," or something. They'll actually like work with you through it.
I definitely agree with what you're saying because my thing is, when I was on PC, I felt like the community aspect towards things was very helpful. They were not too biased about their opinions of helping other individuals. I feel that console, because people are entitled to console to a certain extent, they felt a certain way about it, and they pretty much like I felt as the generation got a little bit more lazy in terms of teaching people the right way to do things, the coordinate way of doing things, rather less than just like deconstruction. Like a lot of people mainly focus on like people who are good to get advice from, but those guys are more lenient to being dicks than the people that are actually willing to help you, the humble ones. So PC, I would say quality wise is super. It's super. It's so superb to the point that if you have the right technology for it, fuck, you may have to say goodbye to your console. You might have to put your console in the oven and blow that shit the fuck up, because the way the PC quality is looking, that shit makes your PS4 look at it, you know, when you're in the living room and be like, yo homie, you gotta step your game up, you know. So like
yeah, but the thing is, you cannot compare console.
I know.
PC have no limit. If you want, you can make a 10,000.
Well, you could, Joker.
PC if you want. The PS4 or console is example 500 or 600, and that's it.
Well, that's just hardware.
We didn't finish that event, I'm assuming.
Try to
yeah,
get
AGR hit a lot of things too.
Try to get the PC as good as PS4 for the price it costs, 500. Try to find a good PC is as strong as. Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, but it's not going to be as strong as PS4 console. Oh.
Yeah, it could probably be even better if you put up $500.
To be honest, that is
$500.
That is false. That is false to what you're saying.
So. Are we talking about
that is
new
false?
parts or
because
used parts?
I'm gonna tell you why it's false. Because when you look at hardware, right? When you look at hardware, look at what you're putting into your PC in terms of SSD drive. You're installing the chips, right? Now you're installing graphics cards, you know, processors. Those things are manually installed in a console to display half the performance of a PC. Okay, it would take them a measurement of time to be able to perceive themselves to be at that particular level that PC is, because again, the reason why PC is so useful to a lot of people is because there are unlimited possibilities to enter what a PC is really capable of versus what a console is. Limitation, unlimitation. They're separate. They're not the same. Yes, I see what you're saying in terms of that. My problem is that could we take apart a PS4 console and install processors? No. Could we install graphics cards? No. They are built in due to how Sony pursues that particular ordeal technology-wise, and that whole phony adversary of what Xbox One's really capable of. Because let's be honest, them saying that it's built to be at half a PC's value, that's bullshit. Because unless you have a TV, and you can't even stream 1080, so that's out of the question. Other than for it to lag, you know. So that right there is that's obscenely correct in some fields, but as far as PC is concerned, there's just a lot to value from it. Like this is way too much to value from it, man. Like it's that is a totally diverse subject because of the fact that PC reaches unlimited amounts of capabilities in which you can which you can pretty much put your heart, mind, and financial status into. So it kind of depends, man. Like I think like people are entitled to being console lovers. That's fine, dude. Like I don't blame them for it. I really don't. Community wise and whatnot. But at the same time, when you look at the capabilities of PC and shit, man, there's just so much I can put on the table. Like put it this way. If I had to be vulgar about it, right? Put it this way. When Sony and Xbox put the dick on the table, it's kind of like putting half a pickle on the table. When you see PC put the dick on the table, it's an eggplant. Why? Because they have the firepower to do so. With what they have in their arsenal, it's a firepower ordeal. So are you gonna go with something that hits the table very strong, or are you gonna go with something that kind of, you know, it's gonna take time? And that's where Sony and Microsoft is at right now. It's taking way too much time, man. So.
Yeah, but don't forget the console are small. Don't forget about it.
No, me personally, I can't forget. I can't forget it.
Limited of space, and if they put something that's as good as PC, the console will not cost 600. It will cost 8, and people will not going to be able to buy it. That is expensive. Yeah. So, what is better to do is to buy, if it's 800, more, and you build your PC with 1,000. I know Sony, they're capable to be as good as PC, put PC power on it, but it's all about transaction. If the console will be good long term, is the console will not be so expensive. There's a lot of stuff. PC, you have no problem with this kind of stuff. You have a case, okay. Want this. All about the money, how much you pay for it.
No, you're gonna be saving more money in the long run if you get a PC. Sure, you're gonna have that initial like drop off because of how more expensive it is, but games there are so much cheaper. If you're an avid gamer and you're like buying the new thing every time, there's always deals going on, like with Steam or other places, and it's gonna save money on storage, and it's gonna save money like just purchasing the game by itself.
Because I would love to buy it. The thing is, you have to buy everything. That's expensive. Only the PC can cost a lot. You have to buy this, $100 now. Everything.
Yeah, but you can start cheap and then work your way up, like upgrading parts. I mean, yeah, you may not get like a 2080 right off the bat.
If you upgrade parts, example, you need a better CPU. The CPU can cost a lot, so you have to wait. Like, I would love to like buy a pre-built. I think I would have problems.
With what?
Pre-built.
Just expense?
No, I don't know. It's probably the power of the PC limited. Like, for example, I buy a E5 and I want a E7. I have to change the fan, shit. The fans are expensive.
Yo, Andre, your mic keeps on like deafening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying, like, if you want the example, I buy a E5 PC and I want to change for an E7, I have to change the fan of it, and only the fan is expensive over here, like around 8 to 1,000, depends which one you want.
Are you getting liquid cool?
I'm sorry about that, Flame. I was just
No,
talking
no,
to
no,
somebody.
no.
Can we do another, can we do another, what did you say? Another track or some shit? What are you interested in, Joker? And maybe we can probably work on that. I mean, what is everybody else interested in? What's AGR and... Because I see, when I saw your stream, I saw you do, like, different events and shit. So... Okay.
Yeah, if I
Why do you want to redo New York again, dude? Like, I'm not gonna keep redoing New York, dude. I'm sorry. I can't keep. Alright, so if you want to do Detroit, we can do Detroit, but like, I wouldn't want to continue doing New York because I think that, like, I didn't even do it on Ace, so let's do Detroit then. It's fine. You're still gonna get a large sum of money regardless, especially if your shit double. But before I enter the race, let me look at my icon points real fast. I appreciate you guys subscribing to the stream though. It means a lot. We reached like a total of like 20 viewers today. I'm pretty sure my views for this particular video are gonna be on point in terms of that. So we're gonna ignore the fact that there are so many dislikes, which I personally don't care. Oh wait, there's no dislikes. It's actually 11. This guy is... Oh, what the hell? He's mathematically incorrect too? The fuck? It's 11 likes and 3 dislikes. What the fuck? This man is mathematically What the fuck? Like, what the... Like, what's wrong with people now? Yo, man, I don't even know. I'm gonna drop that. Because I don't know what to say. That's jealousy right there. That just proved jealousy right there, bro. I don't know what the fuck to say. That shit, yo, this man, yo, Kale, I can't believe it. Andre, I can't believe it. I don't know what to say anymore. Do people get that jealous that they are mathematically dissolved, that they can't tell which is likes and dislikes? What the fuck type of generation we live in, bro? That shit is crazy. What the fuck? Yeah, it seems to be so, because I don't get it. I'm trying to. I'm trying to at least I'm trying to be understanding to the situation. But what the fuck, like, wow, that's something. I'll give him that. He, very creative, very fucking creative. All right, let's go. That shit is crazy as fuck, yo. I'm appalled. I don't even I want to say something, but I don't know what to say. People are so focused on disliking. Wow, I don't even know what to say. That's intriguing to me. I'm not gonna lie. I will give him that. That's intriguing. To be mathematically incorrect. That takes a lot. Trust me. That really does take a lot. So that makes me question. If I throw $1 in your face, do you think I threw 2 quarters in your face? If that's the case, even though you got paper cut, I'm being serious. Like, I'm being serious. If I threw $1 in somebody's face, but he assumed I threw 2 quarters, even though that it was so lightweight that it paper cut his hairline, is that person obligated to get mad at me? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, then you're dumb then, because that means that you live in a paper universe. You live in a very paper universe. But I know I'm just joking. But yeah, but that's what I mean, is because, like, if you're mathematically incorrect, and wow, we couldn't even slow down for shit. If you're mathematically incorrect, like, that makes me wonder. Like, that makes me really wonder. Like, did you skip mathematics in high school? Did you skip you know, trigonometry?
Right there.
Oh, that was you?
7. 1.7.
Oh, you guys are playing together?
Yeah. Why said hop in?
I'll probably hop in after.
$500,000.
I'll probably hop in after the stream. I've been streaming for quite some time. What did that start? Like 10 o'clock or some shit? I'll probably get my people to support Flame if he goes live. Depends on the circumstances. I really appreciate your support, Flame, man. It means a lot. You and Speed Ray, man. Like you guys are cool people. But I am serious about what I've been meaning to bring to the table when it comes to being in your community, because I really want to be truthful to you. Because obviously what happened? Well, damn. I mean, are you parking to get some cheeseburgers? Like, what's going on? I just saw you at the side of the road. I'm actually in love with this car. Like, I really am. But I wish the brakes were better, personally. It's grip hungry. Okay. I said.
I wouldn't invite you
What did you say? Because you cut out. It's deafening.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a new chat, but I would let you guys play the group because we got 3 people. I just don't want to everyone talk like over each other.
Andre, it's fine. It's fine, dude. Like it does. Like for the longest, bro. It does not bother me, dude. It doesn't bother me. I don't know why you think it bothers me, because it definitely doesn't. Like it really doesn't bother me.
Because I know you hate when it's about some people cut you off.
I hate when people talk over me, but in this case, you're not one of those people who talk over me. So, I don't think it should be a problem, personally. But if you feel that you want to go into another party, it's fine, dude. It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me at all. But I'm just telling you, as a friend, as a good friend, that shit does not bother me, bro. Shit really doesn't bother me. But I mean, it's up to you, man. It's fine.
But I'm interested about another guy.
Okay. Well, then that's understandable. Then.
Us.
Well, that's understandable.
Nick, are you gonna be hopping in here soon?
Yeah, very soon and shit like that. I just want to do a couple of more races before like I log off, because this will probably be my last day to stream the Crew 2 or stream on YouTube, and I'm just gonna wait a week until I have the accessibility to get on my channel, which I'm pretty sure everybody's been waiting for that. So
Yes. Okay. Yeah, then let's just chill.
I think it's better over there anyways, because it seems to me on YouTube it seems a little bit more toxic in terms of well, not the people in chat. I mean, not the people that have been visiting, but I'm saying like, other than visitation, I feel that there are some people who can't even, well, fuck reading at this point, because it seems like reading is the last thing on people's minds, but it seems like they're numerally incorrect. That shit bugs the fuck out of me. I'm like, what the? I don't even know if that's a troll. I don't even think that I can find that funny if ideologically I do. Like if I came into the agreement of myself, consulting with myself to find it funny, because I really don't think it's funny at all. I think that shit is just dumb.
Did you drop any AR? Drop me the AR?
What, Andre?
Did you get any ARs?
Not from this run, but I'm using one right now. Yeah, after the update, my build became kind of shit.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
it looked
mine
like
too.
Looked like the drop for a gun got lower.
Yeah, I was getting a lot of purples running around earlier. Not even golds. Usually they just spawn automatically in tier 5.
But yeah, what I was gonna tell you, Flame, if you could hear me, there are certain things that I wanna talk to you about before you start your stream today, if you do or do not. But it's to kind of come clean about myself, and for me to be able to gradually keep a leveled, I wouldn't say atmosphere, I would say more of an understanding between both of us as content creators. Because usually when people do associate with me or meet me and they hear things about what I've done, they kind of get the wrong idea. But I just want to say, you know, I do respect people for not wanting to not deal with me, I would say, because that's more of a humane aspect of things. But I will say it's up to that person to tell themselves that they want me in their community or not, which all liability are respected. But I think if you look at it, you probably won't find it as um dumb or threatening as others will, but we'll see. I mean, there's certain things that I want to show to you in AGR that I feel that I want to be, if I'm gonna be loyal to other people, and if I'm gonna start fresh, I might as well just come clean with a couple of things. And but I am gonna throw some factual stuff, and there's people in my community that can vouch for me in terms of that. So I mean, Arrow had the obligation to telling you, but I figure why not get it from the source, because I don't want what I'm telling you to get misinterpreted. So yeah.
It was that, like, he loved.
Can somebody in the stream see the uptime, please? I need to know what the uptime looking like. I don't know if anybody could do that. I mean, it would be nice if you did.
I don't
okay.
know. It's the model.
Yeah, it is. 3 hours? I kind of figured it's been 3 hours.
3:30. 30. Yeah, 2:30. 30.
That's fine. I will say this, for my last day doing this. I will say this though. I'm actually happy I did reach past 200 subscribers, and I'm happy that people did subscribe and even follow my Twitch channel too.
Yo.
Like, I'm very fortunate about that, and I do appreciate the support. Because this definitely proves to me that I don't. But I am gonna be promoting my YouTube as well as me being live on Twitch, so I think that wouldn't be too much of a disadvantage, because then I will be able to. But I'm gonna be more heavy on recruiting people into my community and my Discord community, since I have a large Discord community as it is. I mean, 130 something members, but I'm gonna be putting more focus on aligning my YouTube and trying to get to where I need to be, like fluctuation pretty much, like, you know, Twitch and YouTube, and see if I can get 300 subscribers and whatnot. So
Wait, but doesn't your ban end on Twitch?
yeah,
Like this week?
but obviously I'm gonna be starting all over again, so it's kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to do none of that.
Okay.
I can see, like I said, I can see why people are pissed about it, but to be honest, I don't want to deal with that stuff anymore. I'm trying to learn from my experiences. I don't want people to be. I mean, regardless if I even started a new Twitch channel, it's whatever. But like, it's just the fact I don't want to be targeted like that anymore, because I mean, in all due fairness. In all due fairness, if you're gonna target me for something of that nature, you should target the rest of the people that are doing that too, because that makes no sense to me. That's very ass backwards. So.
Well, you know how Twitch is. They're not.
Well, I know how the community is, because when it comes down to like I mean, I see it like this. If you want to, I'm okay with justice, right? I'm okay with justice. I'm agreeing with justice, but you shouldn't stop with me. You should start with the rest of the people doing that, because that's what justice is about, right? You're pretty much literally stopping everybody from doing it, so that way things can be true. So I'm just saying that. What happened?
You know that's not what they're doing though.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know.
They pick and choose, and that's in the TOS. They can ban you for any reason that they're so secret.
Yeah, I understand that. I agree with that. That's fine.
Yeah,
I know Twitch. I know Twitch. They're not going to cut your just up.
Yeah, it's deafening right now.
Are they just talking about the DMCA stuff?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But the VODs do that automatically, like to protect you. But they will ban you if you're paying like, or if you're playing. I guess
Yeah.
if the label company's not really okay with it, you know.
Yeah, I
but
understand
some,
that.
some label are just stupid, bro.
I
Yeah,
think
I
I
remember-
think well, not to
Copyright
cut you
everything they see.
not to cut you off, but I just thank God right now that when I think about it logically, I thank God every day that even after that situation, I got the easy way out of things, and I'm glad that people are not escalating the situation, because realistically speaking, if it was, I would have to go back to 2015 and 2016 when it really occurred to me, and when that really happened to me, to show that those people are not as innocent either. But at the same time, again, I'm gonna think about it in the mature standpoint of things. I'm very fortunate for stuff not to escalate to where it needs to be, or where is, you know, it mess ups my it's crucial towards my living environment with the people I care about a lot. And I'm very fortunate to have gotten the easy way out of it. Well, I don't necessarily think it's the easy way out, because reputation, everything's ruined, but I think I've gotten the easy way out of it because shit could have got worse than that. So I am very fortunate, and I pray to God every day that it was just that, and I can learn from it and change the way I present my whole ordeal. So again,
Well, yeah. At least it wasn't permanent, but
Yeah.
still, dude, it wasn't very justified, I say. But that's how Twitch is, man. I mean, you agree to the terms of service, and
well, everybody agrees to the term of service, which is why I feel that me personally, I agreed to the terms of service. So I have to take action on what I did wrong. So it would be uncalled for me to be like, no, I'm not in the wrong. No, I'm definitely in the wrong. I'm definitely in the wrong for everything I said. And no, sub for sub. Why are people doing this sub for sub shit, bro? The fuck? Leave me alone.
who said that?
Some guy
Ban
that
his
messaged me
ass,
on
man.
some guy that messaged me on PSN, bro. Leave me alone.
Oh,
Ban his ass.
Yeah, bro.
Cut his
Nah.
balls off.
This guy's
works
funny.
for Sony.
Like they do with dogs and shit. Cut the balls. Cut the coconuts.
Dude, I don't know, man. Like it. I gotta talk to somebody who's big on YouTube and ask him if that's really helpful for them. I gotta ask them, because it's making me curious now. It's making me really curious to understanding that. I gotta ask, is that particular ordeal useful to this particular platform, or is it not? I gotta know. I gotta fucking know, because I don't like that shit. I think that's the same thing as follow for follow, to be honest, if you think about it. But I could be wrong. Yeah, it has to be.
I think there's a
what I really want to get from it is this. Do you really feel discouraged as an individual to go to that extent because of the fact that your channel isn't growing? Because you can find enders to getting your channel to grow legally, not illegally. Because I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary. I think that sub for sub is not beneficial towards me either. It's not beneficial to me. I don't think that it works for me. So with that being said, I don't mean to be rude for stating that. I would say that I don't like sub for sub because follow for follow, it measures something different from sub for sub because of the fact of how you really position yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I saw that in the past, and I've always wondered to myself, like, you know, that's not that's not good. Really, in all the reality, it's not good. I don't see why people do that crap, trying to grow a wrong way. That is a very negative way, actually. That is a very negative way because the way they want to grow is too fast. They want things to be done too fast. Am I streaming for 2 hours? I kind of want to, because there are a good amount of people in here, and again, your support is very appreciated. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting kind of hungry, and it's 1:31, and I'm pretty sure Flame's gonna be streaming. Are you, or no? Why do you ask if I'm gonna be streaming in 2 hours?
So you can't put it in your ass, that's why.
You know, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised anymore because everybody's always coming after my ass anyway, so it doesn't matter. You know, fucking, they always want to stick a banana, eggplant, whatever the fuck they can find around the house to end my ass streak.
Yeah, banana, coconut.
Listen, keep it cordial, my man, because it seems like you really get excited about this conversation, man. Keep it cordial, because
Hell nah, bro.
Nah, man, you going above and beyond, baby.
Nah, bro.
Come on, man, come on.
Nah.
Andre, you too freaky. Stop it.
Nah, bro.
Nah, man, nah. We ain't talking about this right now, son. We had enough yesterday with Shizu. It's all good.
Yeah, Shizu was way too much, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, the shit that she said yesterday.
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I like it. Boom.
I didn't ask. You are streaming for 2 hours? No, I asked. If you put exclamation point uptime, you can see how long I've been streaming for. So.
Is that a bot that does that?
Yeah, Stream Elements now actually works. So.
Oh, okay.
And the only reason why I think that it will be my last time streaming on YouTube, and the reason why I've been doing the whole Twitch ordeal of you guys following on Twitch, is because I think you'll like that platform a lot better. You'll be able to do more, and you won't be having to deal with nonsense the entire time. So if you haven't followed the Twitch channel yet, make sure you do so. Don't forget to do so. Getting to 75 followers before the stream starts actually is very beneficial, and you guys will be able to see that content. You know, I'll still be working on YouTube. Francisco?
Do you got the hours?
Wait, where is Francisco? Oh shit, yo, Francisco, what's good? How you doing, man? I haven't seen you lately, bro. What's going on? How's everything, baby? Yo, man, I gotta ask you something, man. I gotta ask you something. What games are you playing right now? You don't even have the Division 2 or anything? Because you know for a fact I ain't getting on Anthem. So you know I ain't getting on Anthem, so don't even ask me that question, son. You know that game is boop, boop. That shit is not good, papa. That's not good for business. So we gotta work on something, man. We gotta work together on something. I'm serious, man. I want to know what, because I haven't played any game with you in a while, son. And we always used to be in the party. Again, I believe it, my friend. Okay, no problem. I understand. Damn, I didn't get an invite. Who banned him? Why was his message retract? Alright. Oh. I'm gonna play with my friend, no problem. Oh, okay. Yeah, do what you gotta do, buddy. Do what you gotta do. Nah, but the reason why I asked Francisco is because I wanna be able to play sometime soon, man. I'm pretty sure you followed the new Twitch channel, right, Francisco? Or no? I definitely do, man. I definitely want to see us play together again, you know? Okay, bye. See you next time. God bless you, Joker. Thank you so much for grinding with us, man. You take it easy, man.
Take it easy, man.
YouTube on something? Why you say that? I don't think it's YouTube. I think it's what he said in the message. Lately, been on that MK grind and new Twitch. What? Yeah. So if you type in !_ Twitch, it'll give you the link. You follow from there, and then bada bing, bada boom, you're having sex with some stranger. I'm not sure where that came from, but I'm pretty sure that's what in the command or something. I don't know. No, don't ask me. Don't ask me. Fuck.
What the fuck?
Yo, you gonna get mad at me, Andre, or you just gonna, you know?
Nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Word, I'm down for that. Like I said, man, you have to let me know what games you're playing, man, nowadays, because me, Kale, and Andre have been on Division 2 as of recent, and if you get the game, we can help you. I'm already helping Shiz. I'm already helping Shiz, so you should definitely get on that grind. That shit's still on sale, baby. You gotta stop slacking. You need to make some more money from that job of yours, man. Them Chuck E. Cheese coins ain't looking good for you, Bapa. You gotta get something to work with. Maybe some pizza on the side. You know, doing some extra yard work. You know, for your neighbors. Do something. At least something to get this money up and play with us. Cause I miss you out here. We used to play Anthem a lot, man. But sadly, Anthem ain't cutting it for me. Yeah, them tokens ain't helping. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But yeah, man. My YouTube name is the same as my Twitch, Francisco. So you should definitely do that. But we definitely need to play something together very soon. So yeah. Man, I like, again, you know, if YouTube streaming was more stable, I would stream more on YouTube rather less than starting a new Twitch account. But I think I've gotten so used to the platform that, like, I don't really, like, I want to consolidate is what I'm trying to say. Like, I want to consolidate. I want people to get comfortable with the atmosphere that they're in. Enjoy my content to the point where, like, they actually subscribe to my YouTube and see the dumb shit that I do. And then, you know, in the midst of things, they'll subscribe to the YouTube, and in the long run, we're looking at about 500 to something subscribers in case anything goes wrong from that aspect.
Do some DZ?
Yeah.
DZ South?
Just regular.
West. You occupy one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about it.
And I need better stuff because we play mission. I keep getting armor. I'm tired of this shit. I know. In the DZ drop more often is weapon and
Man,
shit.
my Formula 1 vehicle is hot dog shit at this point. Maybe it's probably because of the fact that I never focused on it. That's my problem, though.
Shit. Hopefully don't run into people and get destroyed.
I hope you run into some trash kids so you can destroy them. I hope
Dude,
you could.
Builds, that's what sucks, dude. Every update, they just totally say, "Oh, you were working on a build for a month? Yeah, fuck you."
That's what they did to me.
Don't work no more.
That's what they did to me, man.
Yeah.
They said fuck my build. They really did. They said whatever build you were trying to go for, Nick, you're not going for it. And then boop, they fucking knocked me from 510 to fucking 499. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, dude? That shit got me so mad, dude. I was like, I grind for nothing. I grind for nothing, man. That shit was dumb as fuck. I'm literally gonna block my messages out from anybody who does that sub shit, bro. Cause I wanna avoid cursing people out. I wanna avoid
There
it.
you go.
I don't wanna curse nobody out for dumb shit like that.
There you go. Tell me when you're ready, yeah.
I just think that shit is disrespectful. Yo, you still play Battlefront 2? Yeah, of course. Of course.
Yeah.
We could play that. We could play that when my Twitch channel comes back up. We could definitely play that. I would love to grow back a Star Wars Battlefront community. That would be great. Excellent. So,
This one.
because I know you
This
ain't gonna be
one-
playing Division 2, man. That's a real man's game.
Let's go over here.
Yeah, sorry, I had to fix my abilities.
Lucky my car isn't, or you lucky my fucking Formula 1 vehicle isn't as powerful, because if it was, you guys would get Dookied on, so. No, like, I'm not talking about, well, I'm talking about these NPCs, because they're full of shit, but alright, whatever. Cool, because I need to hop on that. Yo, Francisco, you know that they're making it to where the level cap is now 1,000, right? You know that, right? They made Battlefront 2 as of Wednesday to be like that, of that nature. But they're not giving us new weapons, of course, EA. Ass backwards. So, gotta love them. But yeah. They would do that, fucking EA. Yeah, it's sad, bro, trust me. I don't understand it either. I'm trying to. Still gonna play Battlefront. I just don't think I'll understand that though. But yeah, it was a great stream. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you guys so much for liking the video. Technically is a video, and thank you so much for the viewership, guys. We hit 20 viewers on YouTube, which is probably the highest I've ever got to. But I really love this game. I want to continue loving this game. No offense to YouTube on a different platform. I am very appreciative towards AGR and Flame for playing with me. If you guys have not checked out Flame, he's on Twitch. It's literally identical to his YouTube channel. So you guys definitely should watch his content. Guy literally grinds for long hours, plays the game, loves the game just as well as we do. But yeah, it was great having you guys around. If you guys want to tune in, you should tune in on the 28th, in which my first time back on Twitch.
What?
And God bless you guys, and you guys have a very good Monday. Well, at least try to, because Mondays are ass, but you'll get over it. Peace out. Alright.